Okay, I don't know I think it was just my browser, honestly. Yeah, I think it was just my browser giving me some issues, so. It works now, though, which is really great. I don't know what the hell was going on. But after restarting my browser entirely, it worked. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, I was so confused, like, what in the hell was going on with this? But it just turns out, I think maybe it's probably because, like, the browser, I don't know, something went wrong with the browser. So I restarted it, and it works fine now, so it's, because, like, literally, I didn't change anything, and it was working fine. I even went back on the remote server. Like, I even went back on the deployed app, and I tested it myself, and it worked fine, so there was no reason why it should have just not worked. Oh, what's going on, Basso? How are you? But thankfully it works now, and there's no more issues, so that's good. Okay. So that's good, Basso. There we go. Yeah, I knew there shouldn't have been any issues with that, to be honest with you. Like, there shouldn't have been. It was likely a browser issue, honestly. It was likely a browser issue. I restarted my browser and it works just fine. I could even try logging into Chrome right now. And I'll open up an incognito in Chrome and try it in Chrome as well. And there should not be any issues. Or maybe there will be. We just are not aware of them yet. Oh yeah, I'm logging into the wrong account. Whoops. Let's see. Okay, let's try. Oh, wait, let me change the browser settings real quick. It's still using the virtual. Setting the virtual camera. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, it was just a browser issue. Yo, what's going on, Narajan? How are you, man? Hey, man, you don't reply to me too much pressure. I don't think I saw your message from earlier, but if I didn't see your message, it wasn't because I was like purposely ignoring you. I was just like super focused in this feature right now. But yeah, my apologies for that. My apologies for that. I haven't really been reading much chat today because I just really want to finish up this video chat feature, so that way you guys can test it out. If you guys want, that is. Let's go over here. Okay. Alright, so let's go to calls, call dialog. So we emit the video call rejected. We have that hook. Okay. Inside this hook, when we receive the call, or when we get the call rejected, We basically want to set is call in progress to false. Okay. And it's actually good that we're using the WebSocket because that means that we can actually use the server to manage stuff. So for example, if the user is blocked or if they're not friends, then we can also reject the call. Anson, best dev on YouTube. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate that, man. By the way, bro, I just finished JS Fundamentals, so where should I start practicing? I would say maybe start by building a website. That's something that I would recommend someone to do. It's like someone brand new, I'd recommend to do that first. Depends on what you want to do though, right? Do you want to build a website? Do you want to build an API? What do you want to do? Let's see. On video call rejected. Let me see. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because that issue was really caught me off guard. I want to continue learning React, but school takes 99% of my time. No, yeah, I understand that. When I was in school, when I was in college, I didn't really have much time to work on side projects or learn other things. I just focused on school. And I mean, are you in high school or are you in college right now? I've not touched my idea just because I'm new. Yo, Tyson, how are you, man? Bro, add some video call add some timer for video call if users. You're in high school? Gotcha. No, yeah, I feel that. I'm doing good, thank you. I am bachelor's of math, but I never attended college. Spending 24 hours in my room. German school is difficult to explain. You know, I feel you. Okay, man, I lost my train of thought, man. Holy crap, I lost my train of thought. I'm just trying to remember what I was trying to do. The last thing that we were trying to figure out was how we can handle the state when the call has been rejected. So when the call has been rejected, we need to go ahead and set a couple of fields to undefined. So let's do call slice. So is call accepted? I don't really think I even need this field, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that for now. Because we aren't even using that field yet, so there's no point for me to even bother. We definitely need caller. Have we been using recipient? Have not been using recipient, so I'm going to remove that. Is calling? Yes, we do use that, I think. Local remote stream? Yes, we need that. Is receiving call? Connection? We are using that, but it's probably not that useful. Okay, so when the call has been rejected, are we even using receiving call? We are. Yes, we do. Okay, so when the call has been rejected, we'll dispatch a couple events. Const dispatch equals use dispatch. And what we'll do is we'll do dispatch set is receiving call to false, because that will ensure that the user who was receiving the call will not see that pop-up anymore. So watch this. So if I go back here, let's see. Oh yeah, I only rejected it to the user. Okay. Sorry, man. Sorry for yawning. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, mistype. Bro, where can I learn these VS Code shortcuts except for VS Code chart? I didn't find some shortcut there. Whoa. I honestly can't really answer that question because I don't really know much about VS Code extensions. But I'm sure some people here might know though. Which code language is TypeScript, Windows or Mac? Windows. Bro, what happens if we reload the page if video call is going on? Guys, don't worry, man. Like, all of the concerns that you guys have right now, they will be addressed, so don't worry about it. Okay, so on video call rejected, we probably just will want to reset the state, I guess. Let's see. So dispatch. Probably will reset literally everything. Set caller. Undefined. I'll just create one big ass function. Reset states. State dot caller equals null. Or can it let me set it undefined? There we go. So we'll literally get rid of everything. So state dot is call in progress false. State dot is calling false. State dot what else? Active conversation ID null or undefined. State dot reset literally. We'll get rid of the local stream as well if it'll let us. Yes. State dot remote stream undefined. State dot what else? Caller. That's already been done. Connection. Probably we'll need to get rid of that as well. Connection equals undefined. What's going on, Creative Works? How are you, my friend? Is call in progress? Is receiving call? Is receiving call equals false? Literally resetting the whole state. Okay, we'll just do that for now. And we'll do dispatch. Alright, let's see what happens. So let's refresh. Pazules, how are you? Doing great, good to hear. Yo, do I need DigitalOcean to make this work? Because I got a domain as well, so can I not do anything? I mean, you don't need DigitalOcean, you can use any hosting provider you want. How's the progress so far, man? Well, I'll show you. So when I click call, I can reject. Done. It's out, right? The user reject. We should probably also show them an indicator that the call has been rejected. When I accept, good. Okay, so now obviously if I accept the call, okay, we also want to get rid of that notification or that pop-up. So let's try this out. So let's do this. Where is on video call? Where is our events? I'm gonna need to migrate everything into their own individual hook later. Let's see. Store app page on video call. Receive video call. On video call accepted. On video call accept. So we'll go ahead and do set is call in progress true. And we'll do dispatch set is receiving call to false because we're no longer receiving a call because the call is already in progress. So let's refresh. Perfect. The only, okay, obviously we'll need to implement hangup and other stuff too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Okay. Do you guys want to test it out, or should I just keep developing it? You guys want to test it out? You guys want to test it out? You guys can test out the video feature if you guys want. If you guys want, I mean, I don't know if you guys want to video call each other, but do you guys want? If you guys want to test it out, definitely let me know and see if it works. Like, you guys can add each other, send video calls. You can send me a video call if you want. Okay. All right, guys. I'll deploy the app. In the meantime, make sure you guys drop that like button. We're at 10 likes right now. Let's try to go for 100 likes. Hopefully, my stream doesn't crash again. Yeah, actually, my stream didn't crash the last time. I actually closed the stream off and privated the stream because I accidentally showed something. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys haven't already. Alright, so let me just push these changes to GitHub real quick. Okay. And like I said, keep in mind, guys, there's still a lot of things that we have to work on. So if there's something that you see that isn't implemented yet, it will be implemented. Don't worry. Let's see. Implement on video call project. Okay, and let's go ahead and implement this. Emit listen to video call rejected. Yeah, I basically showed my IP by accident, and I just immediately closed the stream off. I honestly had a feeling that it was going to show my IP, to be honest with you. Let me also just make sure, I mean, to be honest with you, peer-to-peer applications, kind of hard to hide your IP. It is possible to do that. It is possible to get someone's IP through that. I think so. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I don't really know much about peer-to-peer applications, to be honest with you. But my assumption, one of the fears that I had was if I were to do this, my IP would probably get, you know, retrieved or whatnot. But I have a dynamic IP, so it's not the end of the world. But, you know, I actually showed my IP in one of my streams, and I had to private the stream. I was like, you know, I was thinking about not privating it because, you know, who would do such a thing? But then you had some asshole that was DDoSing our server, so that was like, you know what? Thank God that I actually hid my IP. It's because there's a bunch of assholes out there. But, you know, can't really do much about them, can you? Let me just make sure I pushed my changes. Oh, I didn't push my changes yet. Do I not use a VPN? I have a VPN, but I don't use it. I used to use I use Surfshark, by the way, just letting you guys know. I use Surfshark, but I don't really use it anymore, to be honest. But maybe I should use a VPN. You know what? Let me use a VPN real quick. Let me turn on my VPN. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. Let me turn my VPN real quick. Hopefully the stream does not crash or lag. But I think if I do turn on the VPN, my stream will probably just lag like shit. But you guys can be the judge of that. I'm waiting for my VPN to load. Okay. Let's do... Alright, let's do... Alright, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Am I here? Am I here? Test 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm here. Perfect. Alright, I just connected to a VPN. Alright, cool. Should be fine. Should be fine. Hopefully. Let me just double check. What is my IP? Okay, good. Alright, yeah, maybe I should use my VPN on stream from now on. I actually had my VPN on one time. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. People never complain about issues, so maybe I'll use the VPN from now on. Alright, so let's see. I wonder if there will be any issues though if I use a VPN. I wonder if the peer will still be able to connect. We can always test it out though. Let's see. Okay, so let me just double check. Let me just make sure all the commits are there. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to deploy the app right now, guys. Don't worry, I'll deploy the app right now. Am I using Linux? No. I'm not using Linux right now. Okay. Alright, so the app is online, just waiting for the React app to build. Osman, how are you? Welcome to the stream, Osman. Okay. Alright, guys, so let's find out the moment of truth. Let's find out the moment of truth. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on real quick, guys. Alright, so let's see what is going on. Let's see what is going on. Alright, so watch this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go ahead and send a call. Okay. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me refresh. Okay, the user video is gonna be gone. Did I dump DB? Yes. I dumped the DB earlier in the stream. So I'm gonna try to call the other user. The other user accept it. Okay. There we go. You guys can see. Cool. All right. So if you guys want to test it out, if you guys want to test it out, go ahead and sign up for an account right now. Go ahead and sign up for an account. And yeah, have you tried creating a downtime Discord bot? I have not. Go ahead and sign up for an account. You do need to create a new account. And let's see, who wants to be the first volunteer? Who wants to volunteer calling? You don't have to, but I'm only asking if you want to. If you want to, I'll accept the friend request. Okay, Aaron. All right, Aaron wants to volunteer. Okay, so we'll do Aaron first. All right, so I'm gonna accept. This is you, right, Aaron? I'll accept your friend request. All right. Try calling me right now. Well, you need to create a conversation with me first. So just right-click my name and just click. Okay, there we go. It's done. All right. So, all right, try calling me and see what happens. All right. The moment of truth, guys. The moment of truth. Accept. Okay. You can see he probably has a virtual camera. Yeah, you can see their video. I don't know if you want to say anything. You're not on mic, right, by the way. So even if you say something, they won't hear you. So if you want to say something, you can. Let's see. But you can hear me, right? Can you hear me, Aaron? From the audio? Like, mute the stream for a bit and say something. Or wait, mute the stream and then see if you can hear me. Are you able to hear me? Okay, cool. All right. And if I leave, can you still hear me right now? If I go here? Okay, yeah, this needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. Did I not fix that? That is interesting. I thought I fixed that. That's concerning. Let's see, where is message? Okay, yeah, okay, that'll be fixed later. Okay, all right. Who wants to be the next volunteer? Critical Dev. Okay, Critical Dev. What is your username? What is your username, Critical Dev? What is your username, Critical Dev? You can't register. What's going on if you try to register? It should let you register. What happens if you try to register? Critical Dev. What is your username? Oh, you didn't log in. Okay. You do need to make a new account though. Yeah, you don't need to have a camera. The voice chat works. And like I said, guys, my desktop audio is not playing, so if you say anything, the stream will not hear you. So don't worry, you don't have to worry about that. It didn't close for me. Yeah, wait. So you can still see my video? Yeah. For now, just refresh. For now, just refresh. Yeah. For now, just refresh. Just refresh. Okay. Let's just wait for Critical Dev first. Critical Dev. Okay. Add me. My username is Anson. Send me a friend request, Anson. Send me a friend request, Anson. Send me a friend request. Send me a friend request, guys. What's going on? I'm a banana 80. Okay, who is critical dev? Who is critical dev? We will go in order, guys. We will go in order. I want to respect everyone's order, so critical dev, let me know when you're able to log in. Ethan. Okay. Alright, go ahead and send me a call. Oh, okay, first you need to create a conversation with myself. Okay, there's one over here. Alright, so now go ahead and try calling me. Okay, so moment of truth, guys. Hopefully we don't get trolled. Okay, so you can see that my video for some reason is not turning on. Okay, there we go. Now it is. Took some time. You can see they have a black screen. You can hear me, right? Let's see. Yeah, I can hear some background noise. There we go. You can see that. You can see the other people's video. Alright, there we go. Yeah, don't worry. Like I said, if you're saying anything, the stream is not going to hear you. So don't worry about that. But yeah, it works great. It works great. Alright, let's try voice changer. Nazmul, how are you? Oh, you're using a voice changer. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, but that's awesome though. All right, let's try someone else. Who was next? Who was next? Let's see. All right, Aaron. Let's try Aaron now. Aaron, Arin. Aaron, did you add me? Aaron, did you add me? Make sure you send me a friend request. Aaron Sharma. Account was created, but it still throws 401. Interesting. Let me also refresh the page as well. Okay, where is Aaron? Where's Aaron? Aaron Sharma. What's your username, Aaron? Unless I have you as a friend already. I don't. Okay, we'll try, well, while we wait for Aaron, we'll try, who else? Okay, Eden. Okay, Eden. We'll do Eden. Where's Eden? Eden, did you send me a friend? Okay, there we go. Alright. Accepted. Alright, go ahead and create a conversation with me. And, well, I'll just create it. There we go. Alright, now send me a call. Okay, there we go. We got a call, and let's see what happens. Let's see. It is going to take some time, I guess. It took like about like 10 seconds to initiate the other call with the other user. I think it's taking some time actually. Might need to restart my browser, or maybe it's because, you know what I think it is. It might be because my browser is like lagging like shit. So maybe that's the reason why you cannot. Yeah. Okay. Let me refresh. Let me try calling you. Or okay. There we go. Okay, did you accept it or? Okay, let me try this. Let me try this. It is still a work in progress, so don't worry. All right, let's see. Not sure if it's working. Did you see the accept message? Did you see the accept message? Okay, that's really weird. I would say maybe check your browser, like make sure your browser. I would say make sure your browser allows the video. Okay, let's see. Or not video, maybe mic. Or you know what it is? I think maybe because I'm only allowing camera and mic. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure though. Okay, let me try this. I'm gonna restart my browser. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna restart my browser completely. Okay, I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. I'm just gonna restart my browser, and I'm gonna reopen my browser, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to chwachat.com, and let's go ahead and see. All right, so I'm gonna send you a call. Okay, refresh the page first. Refresh, and it's still a little bit buggy. Okay, let me know when you have refreshed, Eden. Okay, let me know when you've refreshed. Hello, everyone. New camera angle. What do you mean new camera angle? Oh, no, I don't have my camera on right now because I'm using it to test out the video chat. I let you use my voice changer and I face my camera at a random Google image. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, we're gonna try calling. Use your camera. Alright, let's try it out. Okay. We have to wait for the other user to accept. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, refresh the page. Refresh. Let me try. Is it still throwing a 401, Siach? Is it still throwing a 401? Okay, this is probably not working. Okay. Interesting. Try calling me. Try calling. Try. Alright, click the call. Click the call button and see if it does anything. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Let's wait a couple seconds. Let me check the logs real quick. It might be... Let me check the logs real quick. Alright, let's try one more time. Try one more time. Alright, refresh. Try once more. Refresh and then call me. As soon as you refresh, call me. I'm gonna take a look at the messages real quick. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so the ICE candidates were exchanged. I can see all the candidates. It might likely be okay. You know what I think it is? I don't know. I'm this is just my assumption. This is my assumption. You might have like a complex firewall or some kind of routing system maybe. I don't know. I'm only assuming. We don't have any turn servers set up yet, so that might be why it's hard for you to connect to the peer. So for some people it might not work because we don't have that turn server set up yet. But once we add that turn server, it should be fine, I think. That's just what I'm assuming. That's only what I'm assuming. Alright, but while we wait, who's next? Let's see. Let's see who's next. Entropy. I don't know who's okay. Who's still here, guys? Just say hello if you wanna try. Try boy. We could try if you want. We could try if you want. We could try if you want. I mean, if you want to, we can. Do you want to try boy? It's not gonna work in group, by the way, guys. It's not gonna work in group. It's only gonna work in private right now. All right, I'll try with you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and send you a call. Why don't you send me a call? Why don't you send me a call? Yeah. It might be because you're a firewall, but try sending me a call and see if anything happens. And you can just message me over here. Okay, so. We'll wait. Okay, there we go. So we're receiving a call. Let's see what happens. Let's accept it. Okay, so does my video pop up? Okay, let's just wait a couple. I can't log in on a different browser for some reason. It returns unauthorized. Okay. Yeah, seems like it's not working. Seems like it's not working. Likely because we don't have a turd server. Let's see who else wants to try. Okay, let's do entropy. Let's try with entropy. And then we'll do I'm a banana. Entropy, what's your username, entropy? Do I have you added? What's your username, entropy? What's your username, entropy? We'll do entropy first, and then we'll do let's see. Jalen? Okay, let's try Jalen. Okay. Entropy. Alright, there we go. Let's click call. Do you see the call? I don't know if you accepted it yet. Oops, sorry, my camera just got broken. Okay. Okay, so you accepted it and it didn't do anything. Try refresh. Okay, refresh, and I'm gonna go ahead and call you. My username is Anson. Okay. There we go. Okay, we can see their virtual camera. You can see their virtual camera. Yeah. Cool. So it works. You can see my video, right? Can you see my video? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's see. Who's next? I'm a banana. Let's do I'm a banana. We'll go in order. I guess this is you, right? Let's try I'm a banana. So let's do I'm a banana. All right, I'm going to send you a call right now. Hopefully we do not get trolled. No, I'm just kidding. Why do you restart the stream all the time? It's not that I restart the stream. It's because my internet just crashes and YouTube just ends the stream immediately. Did you... Wait, hold on. I'll try calling you again. Alright, did you receive the call? Yeah, we got WebRTC. All right, there we go. All right, so you can see their screen. They're using their screen as, I guess, their virtual camera. And you can see that that's their video, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it when it comes to that. Cool. Cool. Thanks for testing it out. All right. Who's next? Let's see. Who else is next? So we did entropy. We did I'm a banana. Who else wants to try it out? Turn on webcam with something on the screen that YouTube wouldn't like. Sushi Thapa. All right, let's try Sushi Thapa. Who's Sushi Thapa? All right, let's try over here. All right, let's try over here. Let's give you a call. Let me know when you accept. Turn on something that YouTube wouldn't like. I don't know what they wouldn't like. Someone could, but hopefully people here are mature. Well, I mean, you know, the people that we're testing with, I recognize their names, so I'd assume that they probably wouldn't do such a thing, because I've seen them, like, you know, 4 or 5 times. Like, for example, I recognize a lot of the people here. Like, I recognize Eden, I recognize I'm a banana, I recognize Triboy, I recognize Emre, I recognize Aaron, I recognize Entropy, I recognize literally everyone here. So I know who's new and who isn't, you know. But yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, so you can see my video, you can see their video, and they got a nice curved monitor using Chua Chat. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. So it works with yeah, so it's likely a firewall issue. So if we weren't able to connect, it could likely be a firewall issue. So I think maybe once we implement the turn server will basically take care of managing that for us. So I think that will help a lot too. Yeah, so we'll probably implement the turn server soon. Rasta, who else wants to try next? Rasta, did you want to try? Is the project responsive? Not yet, but we will fix that, don't worry. Who else wants to try? Let's see, Rasta, did you want to try? Okay, Rasta. Oh no, yeah, Rasta. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll go in order, guys. We'll go in order. What's your username? Rastafar. I'm assuming that's you. All right. All right. All right. Try sending me a call. Yeah, don't worry. Everyone will get a chance. Everyone will get a chance to call. Don't worry. Let's accept. Let's see what's going on. Might take a bit to load. It is a little bit laggy though, guys. Don't worry. It's a little bit laggy. And keep in mind, we are using pure server. We're not using our own pure server, so we'll probably have to deploy our own pure server as well. Maybe once we do that, that'll be a lot more faster. Try refresh. Try refreshing. All right, refresh and then call me again. It's a little bit buggy, like I said, so we have to kind of do it like this. All right, call me again. All right, let's try it now. Still nothing. Nope. Might be a firewall issue, like I said. If it's likely an issue with that, might be a firewall. Triboy, do you want to try again? Because you said your camera just got broken. Did you fix your camera, or like did you want to try again? Yeah, it could likely be a firewall issue, in my opinion. Firewall, ports, a bunch of other stuff could be the issue. Because it is working with some people, but it isn't working for other people. So it likely could be a firewall that is preventing that peer-to-peer connection. Because remember, this is peer-to-peer. We're not doing, you know, peer-to-server to peer. It's not going through directly to the server. That's really unfortunate. Maybe you could try with someone else that's local. I don't know if there's anyone that is in your region. Okay, let's see who else. Who else wanted to try? All right, Liam. Let's try with Liam. Let's see. Where is your friend request? Oh, there we go. All right, let's try that. Message. All right, let's refresh. Okay, it seems like you already sent the message already. All right, try calling me. Let's accept. Let's see if it's able to go through. Okay, there we go. So you can see myself. You can see Liam's screen. And yeah, it's a green screen. Can't really see what's going on, but they got a lot of stuff going over there. So that's pretty cool. So it is working. For some people it works, some doesn't. I think maybe once we add the turn servers or the stun servers, it will work out really, really well. Yeah, it works nice. Still a lot of stuff to do though. All right, who else is next? Let's see. How how would I publish it to my domain with important stuff? You need to use something like Nginx or Apache. All right, let's try with Nazmul. Let's try with Nazmul. Nazmul, what's your name on the app? What's your name on the app? We'll try with Nazmul, and then we'll do one with Prakruti, and then yeah, I'll try to call Aaron and deny. Will you publish this app officially? Maybe. We'll see. Muhammad Nazmul. If I publish this app though, I definitely would need contributions 100%. Like with the app itself, like because it's open source, because I can't do everything by myself. So if we do publish it though, you know, we do need to make sure that we have like, you know, but we'll see about that though. All right. Trolls started appearing. Where are the trolls? All right. Muhammad. All right. Try calling me Muhammad. Yes. All right. Let's accept. Let's see what happens. Might take a little bit. Okay, I can see my camera. We can see Muhammad's blue screen of death. He's got the blue screen of death, everyone. Awesome. All right. Awesome. So yeah, we can see my video. We can see Muhammad's video. He can hear me. Cool. All right, who is next? Aaron. Aaron, I'll give you a call. And you said you want to reject, but you're offline though. What was your name on the app again? I don't even know. What was your name, Aaron? Aaron Develop. I guess this is you, right? Aaron Developer. Is that you? Inappropriate names. Wait. So without an Nginx server, will it not work with my domain? Well, typically you would use an Nginx server to point to the applications that are working. How do I cancel? Yeah, you currently can't. So just refresh the page. It's still a work in progress. Like I said, there's still a lot of things that we have to do. We're slowly fixing things little by little. So I'm just letting you guys test it out, see, you know, the progress that we've made so far. All right, Prakruti. Let's see, which one are you, Prakruti? Who are you, Prakruti, on the app? What's your username? Okay, there we go, right over here. We're right over here. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, so Prakruti, I'm gonna go ahead and message you. I'm gonna try calling me. All right, try calling me now. Try calling me. All right, we got a call. Let's accept it and let's see what happens. Okay, so we can see my video. His video should pop up soon, I think. Maybe not. I also need to mute myself too, so that way I don't hear myself talking. Seems like we can't see Prakruti's video or their media stream. But can you see mine though? Can you see? Are you able to see my video? Can you see my video? Yeah, man, I don't got an Nginx server and don't plan to get one because it's noisy, so will not work. Well, you could probably use you could probably use something like Apache web server. What's going on, Little Sphere? How are you? All right, so let's accept. Let's see if this works now. So we should see my video. Let's see if it works with Prakruti. Let's see. Might be a pure connection issue. Yeah, it might be a pure connection issue. Firewall's blocking it. All right, who else wanted to try? Seems like it's not working with Prakruti. That's interesting. Wait, what is there an MVP up? I mean, right now we're just testing this out, but we're just testing out the video chat feature right now. What's going on, Monotype? How are you? Welcome to the stream, Monotype. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so it seems like it's not working with Prakruti. Might be a firewall issue, maybe. Likely a firewall issue. Okay, now it's showing my video. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. Is that correct? Can you see my video? Alright. Yeah, I can hear the mic too, which is cool. Awesome, so it's working. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Alright. Did anyone else wanted to try? Anyone else wanted to try? And yeah, the image feature is working. The video call feature is working. I think the next big thing would probably be getting group calls to work. But I don't know how that would work though, to be honest with you. I'll have to look that up though. But yeah, for the most part, we have it working. The video call is working fine. I'm gonna remove all this crap because I don't need this anymore, because this was what we originally wanted. But we still have to fix a lot of stuff. For example, when we accept the call, we need to redirect to the actual conversation page. We also need to make sure that we add like the mic mute. We also need to add other stuff as well. Can we add reply for response? Maybe. Are you thinking of making this app officially public? I don't know, honestly. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should really release it, to be honest with you. Because, like, to be honest with you, I don't know if I really should release it. Like, what do you guys think? Should I release it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like, I don't feel ready to release it. So probably stay on for a little bit more, and I'll work on that for the meantime. But let's see. Is the app up? Can I register? I think the app is actually still up. I think, I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, the app is actually still up right now. Yeah, the app is still up right now. You can still test it out. It doesn't let me register. That's really interesting. There shouldn't be any issues with that though. The app is looking hella juicy. Yeah, we're making lots of progress on this app. Let me see. Clicking on create an account does not reload. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. That's really weird. But you should be able to create an app. You should be able to create an account though. You should be able to create an account. All right. So let me do this real quick. Let me set up a turn server. And Google has a lot of turn servers, so we can use the turn server. Let's see. Loading and loading. I don't know why it's not working for you guys. It works fine for me. It might be the browser. Maybe see if like your browser's like blocking any cookies or anything like that. That's always something that you have to double check. Because if your browser's blocking cookies, maybe it needs to allow cookies from the application itself. Can you check the DB? If there's a record with user, it's Neil. Yeah, I'll check. Don't worry. Did you build this using CSS only? Yes. I did not use any CSS framework. It's Neil. I don't see a name. Yeah, I don't see a username with it's Neil. There's no username with that. There's no username. There's no record with that username. Yeah, there's no record. I see Firefox does not support this yet. Oh yeah, this part, yeah. What is a turn server? I'll show you. Oh. For most WebRTC applications to function, the server is required for relaying the traffic between peers, since a direct socket is often not possible between the clients unless they reside on the same local network. The common way to solve this is by using a turn server. The term stands for Traversal Using Relay NAT, and it is a protocol for relaying network traffic. There are currently several options for turn servers available online, both as self-hosted applications. Okay, so basically, because obviously, like peer-to-peer is obviously not that simple, because usually what happens, right, is the peer might have like their, the peer might be having like a firewall. They can have a bunch of those types of things, which will make connecting to the peer a lot more difficult. So you can solve that by using a turn server. Okay. Now there's also something called a stun server, but I honestly need to figure out why we should use that over turn. But there's also something called stun as well. And like I said, I'm still learning these things. So it's like a lot of this stuff is just very new to me. But basically, the stun server allows clients to find out their public address, the type of NAT they are behind, and the internet side port associated by the NAT with a particular local port. The information used to set the UDP communication. So basically, I think if I remember correctly, the stun server. The user itself will send something to the stun servers to find out the public IP address, and then I think from there, again, I'm not too sure, so I don't want to say too much. Course policy, that's weird. Maybe your maybe it might be your browser. Honestly, I'm not too sure. Okay. It's likely your browser. I can promise you that, because I've had the issue before. The course issue is solved, but it's likely your browser. What browser are you using, by the way? Are you using Firefox? What are you using? Test? Oh yeah, the app is still online, guys, so you guys can still use it if you guys want. Worked with Brave? Okay. It was my browser, yeah. Have I slept? Yes. Which browser am I using? I'm using Brave. What time is it in my country? It's currently 5:30 a.m. Hey, what's going on, Jack? How are you? How's it going, Jack? What's going on, Jack? How are you doing, Jack? Jack Conceprio, how are you? Google provides a turn server? Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll set up the stun server. Bro, you haven't slept yet? I did sleep. Just been in the background LO watching. Nice, nice. What happened to my theme? It's still here. It's still here. Still here. Still here, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know, like, what else is there even to do, man? Like, holy shit, we've done so much. Yeah, I guess adding hangup would be nice, because we don't have hangup. And I'm kind of trolling you guys by not adding a hangup feature, because then you guys are stuck in the call. So I'll probably add that there, so that way you guys can actually hang up the call. I tried sending messages before, and they were all filtered. That's why I sent test. Oh, are you talking about YouTube? Oh, maybe lag. I don't know. Maybe lag. Maybe lag. I don't know. Which comes first, React or Next? React. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this other person's repository real quick, because I want to see how they set up their turn server, because a lot of people are actually wondering, for those people who are wondering how I set up WebRTC, for the resource that I learned, I'll show you guys all the resources that I learned, okay? Okay, so this is what I did. I watched a couple of parts of the WebRTC video that was made by Dennis Ivy on Travis Media's channel. I watched his video. I also watched some of WebDev Simplified's video. So I did use them as a reference to learn how WebRTC works. So I just wanted to just mention that real quick. So that's why don't be surprised if I'm pulling up a repository right now, because like I said, we need to use that as the let me see, this group crash. Let me see. I should be proud of myself. You know, I'll be proud when I fully finish this app. I'll be proud when I fully finish this app. I'm definitely very happy that we've gone this far, though. I'm definitely very happy. Are you talking about the chat itself or YouTube chat? What are you talking about? YouTube chat or the application? What's crashing? Is DSA necessary for a building like this? No, it's not. A turn server is a stun, so I think maybe we could use a turn and that'll be fine. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll set up, I think maybe we could probably set up turn and stun. So we need to pass in the ICE servers. So Google has a list of servers, and they say over here a turn server is a stun server. Yeah, a turn server is a stun server. So if we use turn, we can use turn or stun, I think. And over here in the docs it says how to use a turn server. Well, turn is stun, so you can see over here they're using stun servers over here. Yo, what's going on, Critical DevX? How are you? All right, so yeah, we'll just use these servers over here. These are a list of public servers. Google has a bunch of stun servers that we could use. Now, in terms of how many we need to add, I have no idea. Let me see. I'm doing good, Critical Dev. Yo, are you guys still using MySQL? Yes, they don't work anymore. It's 10 years old. I think you should host your own. Actually, they still do work actually, because a lot of people actually still use it. Let's see. Could you do a tutorial on to make a pacement clone? I think I've done that before actually a while ago. List the features that you can add to the app, whether interview find suitable, custom group avatars, group calls and stuff, email verification, bot accounts, beta tester badge. Yeah, custom group avatars is already on the list. Group calls and stuff that I'll have to figure out. Email verification to avoid bot accounts, that'll probably be for later. And beta tester badge, yeah, I'll probably do that. Beta tester badge, I'll probably have to do that by getting everyone's Discord name so that I can add them to that later. Anson, I don't need a token. Also, can't create a server. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm gonna still be here. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm gonna still be here. Are you still taking requests? Not right now because I'm finishing all of this stuff first, and then once we're doing that, we're gonna move on to the money transfer app. All right, see you, Neil. When I installed everything, I still get it. Still get what? Let's see. Yeah, it's just a browser issue. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably just restart my browser. Okay. Yeah, it's called Asana. Let's try again. Okay, that's weird. Not sure what's going on. Let's put on my camera. Okay, there we go. All right, still works good. Sometimes browser has some issues, but it's fine. Yep, there we go, perfect. All right, so we just need to add, let's see. I'll add the icons over here to change, like mute, turn off video, etc. So we'll focus on that in the rest of the stream. I'll probably play some music though, because I don't really feel like talking too much, because I'm kind of tired. So I'll just play some music real quick. Let's do some NCS. NCS 2020. Best of 2020. Let's play the song. There we go. All right. So we need to add the 3 icons that we had earlier. Let me open up. Oh no. Move that over here real quick. Give me 1 sec. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and open up my. Hey Alex, how are you? I wanted to open up Figma. Punit, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Alright. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm using Grid. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, not Grid. I'm using Flexbox. Not Grid, Flexbox. Can you make a waiting for a user response from this? Sure. I can add that. Yeah, because it's kind of bad because we don't even know if the user's responding or not, you know? So we should probably add some kind of indicator, right? I'm doing the same for my project. When I do 100% on my second container, sometimes I push into my sidebar. You know how to fix that? I personally wouldn't know off the top of my head without looking at some code. But if you need any help though, you could probably just go on our Discord server and ask over there. Yo, welcome back, Triboy. Yo, what's going on, Yaribo? How are you? Can you add a badge system like Discord LO for a hospital page and play as the badge surgeon? Not here. What did you say? Oh, I just said, what's up, Yadibo? How are you? Okay, interesting. Not sure why it's happening. Semester starts. Oh shit. Have you added auto play like pointer events none to the? What does that do? What does that do? What does plays inline do? Let me see. My voice is kind of low. Probably because I was playing music. Is there really not? BI telephone. Ooh. See, there's this icon, but it looks like shit. So I really want to find something else that's better. But it's fine. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. I felt that, Jan. What's up? Yeah, tired, man. Stop with the vaccine. See. Okay. And now what we'll do is we'll go into conversation call container and we'll put this in the bottom. Before I do that though, let's see. Yeah, it looks way better. Right. So when it's only showing our own, I want this to be in the center. But the problem is that the reason why it's showing this right over here is because we are rendering both videos, so that's not good. So I should probably only render the remote video if there's actually a remote stream. So what I'll do, we'll do that same for both. So we'll need to get the stream. We'll do that from here. So yeah, we have the right over here, local stream and remote stream, perfect. And so we'll do local stream. And that, and then local remote stream, and that. There we go. How old are you? I forgot. I am 500,000 years old. No, I'm just kidding. I am turning 25 in. I'm turning 25 next week. Maybe just for content. No, what the hell? That's kind of weird. What did I just do? Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, shit. Whoops. I'm trolling so hard right now. Local stream. There we go. Video containers, so display of flex, perfect. So that'll take care of that. There we go, perfect. All right, perfect. Well, it's my friend's birthday. Well, my birthday's actually a little bit past next week, but yeah. Tired coding moment, yeah. Happy birthday in advance. Thank you, Hyrain, and welcome to the stream, Hyrain. How are you doing, Hyrain? Okay, let's see. Alright, so what do we want to do next is we want to add actual functionality to these buttons over here. So let me just create a, let's see. Are you Dread Pirate Roberts? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that, my friend? Okay. Let me open up some GitHub code real quick. I'm just gonna spoon feed myself some code that I wrote the other day. Excuse me real quick while I do that. Video container is a bit small, is it? I mean, it's literally the same size as the one on Discord, I think. And what we'll do is we'll make it so that when the user clicks on it, we will go ahead and we'll go ahead and maximize it to full screen. Man, I need a bigger monitor. Can't fit too many stuff in here. It's hard for me to see everything all at once. Muted to... there we go. Okay. Perfect. So, local video, ref, current, muted to. Okay, good. I don't think I need display if it's... or it's autoplay, I think. Let's try this. Okay. Hello, hello. Alright, perfect. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay, so now I wonder if I toggle the microphone, because the local stream itself is the one from the state, and that's the one that we're using. So I think it should be fine. Get user media says calling, set local stream over here. So if I set local stream here, okay, but now the question is, where do we do call on stream? Because I don't think we do call on stream, because we need to handle the case where we are calling the user, call on stream. Am I even handling that? I guess I'm handling over here. Yeah, I'm handling over here, okay. And we're setting the remote stream, so we can always reference that remote stream, I guess, to deafen the user. But if I modify my remote stream, I guess that should also work for me as well. If I modify my local stream, that should very likely... I guess I should answer it though. That's the thing I'm wondering, is if I think it should be fine, because over here we referenced where is it? Local stream, and local stream was a state variable, so I think it should be okay. Yeah, I think it should be fine. I really don't know how that magic works, but it's cool that it works. Have you heard about Clever Programmer scam? That dude really scams artists. Of course I heard about him because I have a friend of mine who actually copied Clever Programmer's projects and used it on his resume. So I've heard about Clever Programmer a lot of times actually. But yeah, I heard that he's getting sued to oblivion right now. Have you fixed the major bug that caused the groups not to load? I'm not sure what bug that is, to be honest with you. To be honest, I think all bugs should really be tracked on GitHub, to be honest, but that's fine. But if you tell me what bug it is, I'll make a note of it right now. Hi Maya, how are you? Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, like I heard about that Clever Programmer dude. I heard like, you know, he's getting sued and shit. But I only know about that because like, yeah, like I said, like I had a friend of mine who like literally like copied every single one of his projects. Like he literally cloned a Netflix clone. He like, cause I don't know if you guys have seen Clever Programmer's videos. He's done the Netflix clone. He's done Clever Programmer has also done a video on like what was it, Netflix, Twitter, Airbnb, Spotify, right? And like my friend literally just copied every single one of his projects and then put it on his resume and said it was his project. So that's how I know about Clever Programmer. What's his name? His name is Tool. How long do you code in a day when you were in your first years of programming? When I was first programming as a freshman, I was actually coding a lot actually. But I wasn't really coding projects though. I was really just coding like stuff like that I learned. Like I was just practicing system out print, hello world, things like that, practicing methods, all that kind of stuff. So I would say I coded a lot, but I didn't really like, you know, code too much, you know. Did your friend got a job after copying all projects? I honestly, I don't even know, to be honest with you. I heard he actually got blacklisted. But it's really sad though, you know, it's really sad that they did that kind of stuff. How would you call our days? How did you bring the energy and interest for a long time? Just, you know, I mean, to be honest with you, I was spending a lot of money to go to college. My dad was spending, you know, was paying my college tuition, and I was also borrowing money from the government, financial aid, because you know, we didn't really make that much money, and I like failure was obviously not an option because if I had just flunked out of college, I would have literally just wasted like 20-30 grand. So that's the reason why I had to like work my ass off in college. And by work my ass off, I mean not going to class and doing all the projects and still getting an A in the class. So that's what I meant by that. But on a serious note, though, college was really not that, you know, it wasn't really that complex because as long as you just like like read the slides that the professor is giving you, then you know you'll be fine. You know, that's how I see it. Because a lot of people would go to class and literally just listen to the professor reading off the slides. And I'm just wait. Like you guys learn by reading it just didn't make any sense to me. And so like I realized that just didn't work for me, so I just stopped going to class and I would just read all the slides. I would study on my own and I just did all the projects on my own. I went to office hours to get help from the TA if I ever needed it. And yeah, that's pretty much how I survived college. And I never actually I wouldn't really say that I struggled much in college because you know, just doing that really was all that I need to do, really. Like, it's really not that, it wasn't really that, it's really not rocket science, you know? There's a group chat on Twatcha which can't be loaded because n.owner is null. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll fix that, don't worry. I study one day before exam. To be honest with you, I've never really been much of a person that crammed. I mean, this is my philosophy. Either you fail the exam or you just pass it. That's my philosophy. So if I didn't know shit about the exam one day before, I would just literally not study and I just fail the exam entirely. But yeah, like, you know, obviously I never really felt good about that kind of stuff because it just made me feel really bad afterwards. So I always made sure like I studied before. in increments before the day of an exam. But yeah. Alright, so let's see. So const mic enable. So by default, this value will be true. Microphone enabled. Use state. Excuse me, I just had to sneeze. Holy shit! Sorry about that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I didn't have time to mute my mic quick enough. Okay, so what we'll do is literally the same that we did yesterday. So toggle. So if local stream is defined, what we'll do is we'll do set microphone enabled. We'll get the previous value. And what we'll do is we'll get the local stream, we'll get the audio tracks. Get audio tracks, subscript 0, and then enabled set to not prev. And then we'll turn not prev like that. Okay, and so by default, microphone will obviously be enabled. When you click on this will disable it. When you click on it again, it'll enable it. And so what we'll do is right over here, we'll do on click. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll also render microphone enabled. If that's true, we'll do that. If that's not true, we'll do microphone off. And we'll do on click toggle microphone. Like that. Marwa, how are you, man? Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. Do I have a job? Yes. YouTube is good since you can rewind in case you don't understand something, which is something you can't do IRL. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, all the resources were literally on video. Like, they were literally all on slides. All the lectures were recorded. So ask yourself, why would I still go? You know, I mean, it does suck that, you know, you do pay a lot of money to go to a class where the professor is, you know, just reading off slides. So that's when I realized, I was like, I could just literally learn everything on my own. Except for math, though. Math is something that I couldn't really learn on my own, to be honest with you. That's a different story. But college tuition is a waste of money. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I mean, I personally, for me, I had a good experience with college. I don't regret my college experience at all. But I will say that the tuition is ridiculously expensive. Hello? Hello? Hold on, wait. Hello? Hello? Okay, so it's not disabling the audio. So it is 100% doing this, right? But let me do this real quick. Let me set this to false. I have a feeling that this is probably not going to actually update the audio stream. Yeah. Did I use the wrong... No, I didn't use the wrong function. I didn't use the wrong icon. Yeah, it's perfectly right there. So... Let me see. Did you saw GTA 6 leaked gameplay? I did not, actually. Why? Is it good? Hello. Is sets enable to false. Wait, didn't we have this issue? Hello? 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 Oh, the mic is muted on both. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Enable true. Enable false. That's muting the local stream, which is what we did yesterday. And I think we were able to get toggle microphone to work yesterday, right? I'm pretty sure we were able to get toggle microphone to work yesterday. I think. Yeah, it was Huh. Yeah, it was definitely the other user, I think, was what we had issues with. But I wonder if it's because of the way that we are. I wonder if it's because of the way that I wonder if it's because of the way that everything is set up, because we have the stream over here, and when I should be able to update the stream though, because the stream is literally, because we already connected the stream with the other users, so technically we should be able to manage the stream and whatnot, you know? So that's why I am a little bit confused with what's going on. Remote stream tracks. Yeah, but that's not yeah, but muted is for muting the video itself. We were trying to mute our own audio, our own microphone. Right, that's why I have that over here. Now, what if I did get tracks? Let me see. What would that do? Okay, so it's not able to turn off the video either. Okay, it's 100% likely the way that we are managing the stream, in my opinion. Because we are accepting the call, and this is the local stream. But, I mean, the way that we did it here, I guess it makes sense because, you know, when we set local stream, we do that right over here, right? Which I guess is fine because, like, you know, I mean, maybe what I gotta do is maybe I gotta update the store with the local stream. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I gotta do that. Do I need to do that? I don't know. I don't think I do. But that might probably be the reason why. Is my guess. That's my guess right over there. Local stream get tracks enabled up prev. Let's try again. Chat is so active. And so are you ignoring me? No, I literally just saw chat right now. I mean, if I'm not responding to messages, it's likely because I'm just really into this app right now. And if I do ever see a message, and I don't see the other ones, it's just that I'm just making sure that I respond to the chat, and then I'll respond to the other messages. So if I don't respond to your message, you know, obviously don't worry about that, because I will get to it. Do I need to update the local stream state? Hello? 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 Let's see. I am a recent graduate. It'll be nice if you can send me some project resume. Maybe build a money transfer app. Sorry, we'll make a React Native course. At some point when I actually do, sure. Maybe, yeah, maybe build a money transfer app. What are you up to right now? I'm just currently working on something right now. I don't know why I'm not able to update the... I can't set the local stream, or I can't... I should be able to do this, but I guarantee you it's likely because of this shit right over here. Okay, yeah, I am confident that, let's see, so if I go to, let's see, where is the header? Let's go to messages, tunnel header. Okay, so this is where we're getting the stream itself, right? And so we're dispatching set local stream, so this is the same stream. Okay, now is this the same stream that we're using to answer the call? That's the real question that we have to find out the answer to. And I don't know if that, I don't know what the answer to that is, to be honest with you. Because what happens is on video call, right? We can see that right over here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I am the caller. This is my stream. I'm setting the local stream. Okay, so I'm the caller. Okay. When I accept the video call, why am I getting the user's stream? Why am I getting the stream again? I already have the stream already. So no wonder why. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, yep. There we go. Right over here. Yep. Because why would that make sense, right? Like, when I'm right over here, I am calling the user and I'm already getting the media stream. I'm like, okay. So I gotta do it here and I can set local stream, and that's the local stream that's being rendered. But over here, it's getting a different, it's answering with a different stream, which I'm not sure why that would even work, to be honest with you. That's really weird to me. It's kind of weird if you ask me. Anyway, so let's do const new call equals peer.call data.acceptor.peer.IDs. And what we want to do is on video call accept, right? So this is where we check to see if we are the acceptor or if we are the caller. Because if we are the caller, we know that the local stream will be there. Okay, so let's go up here and let's see if we can get the local stream. Hopefully there are no other conflicting variables. But we'll go over here, we'll paste local stream, and then we'll go ahead and dispatch set call with new call, and then there we go. So hopefully that works. And I know that this should be there, but I'll do this as well. If local stream console log local stream for caller exists. Okay, and then we'll do that. Awesome. All right, let's try this out now. Let's see what happens. Hi Adesh, how are you? What is your keyboard? I have a do the exclamation mark keyboards command. Okay, so now this just throws. Now this just bugs out. I don't know what the hell this is. Let's see. Local stream was updated. Local stream. Does local stream exist? Let's find out. Let me refresh again. Let's try again. Let me clear all this crap. Okay, local stream was updated. So we did set local stream over here. Okay, and we need to set local stream so we can actually show the so we can show the video. Now, I guess it doesn't like this, so let's refresh. Keyboards. Okay. So it seems like local stream is undefined. Interesting. So I think maybe what we'll do is yeah. So maybe local stream is undefined actually. It's console log local stream. You can tell it over here. Undefined, perfect. So now what we'll do is we'll pass this right over here. So whenever local stream is updated, this whole entire function will recall itself. So I do this and accept the call. There we go. And now mute. Perfect. It works. And exactly that was the reason why. That was the reason why we were able to. That was the reason why the mute function was not working. Now if I unmute, let me go ahead and unmute my desktop audio. You can hear me 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Now if I do this, you cannot hear me anymore. If I do this, you can hear me. You can hear me again. Man, holy shit, that was just insane right there. Did you guys see that shit? You guys saw what I just did? I literally inspected the code and I fixed the issue. Amazing, right? Amazing. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really that amazing, guys. Don't worry. Stop the claps, guys. Stop the claps. Anyways, so yeah, that was the reason why we were not able to. That was the reason why I had a feeling it was something weird with the stream, and I was like, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm dispatching the local stream over here, but then I'm getting the local stream over here. So when we called the user, we were calling them with a different stream that was not actually the local stream that we set in the Redux store, and that was the reason why we had our issues. Now, I can assume that that's probably the reason why also the video thing was not working. So at least this also saves up what 186 to 197. That's like 11 lines of code right there. That saves up 11 lines of code, and we still have 238 lines of code. Guys, look at this beautiful code. Look at this beautiful code that's just like almost going to be 300 lines probably, but don't worry, we'll fix it though. We'll fix it. Don't worry. Do you code in Vue? Vue 3 is pretty awesome. You know what? Maybe I might code in Vue. Who knows? Pro Move. Yup. Is this app gonna be a paid app? Why do you want to pay for it? All right. Let's see. Hold on. You know what? Wait, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. Guys, I have a good idea on how we can get all of our code to be one line. You guys ready? I'm just gonna do this, and I'm just gonna paste this in here, and yeah, it should be good to go. I think we should be fine, honestly. I could just leave it like that, and I use this text to line converter. I basically just pasted my code in here, and I just copy this. So that should basically clean up a bunch of stuff for our entire application. And I'm just kidding, obviously, but it'd be cool though, right? If we just have everything on one line. You made it. I just thought it would be paid. Can you show a demo, please? 0 for 1 minute of using the chat. Can you show a demo, please? Sure, I can show you a demo. So right now, what we're working on is we're working on this video functionality. So we're still working on the hangup feature. Right now, we just finished the mute feature. Okay. So now users can mute themselves. Okay. And so basically, what you can do is you can call the user. On the other user, you can see that they're receiving a call. And the moment I click accept, both of these streams will pop up. And there you go. You can see the stream. Let me mute my audio again. Are you going to do that project where everyone assigns themselves to a different part of it? I was mentioning a long time ago, I think. Do you mean like when I allow contributions to the project? I mean, what I would do is this, right? I would probably do this. I would probably, if I were to... okay, first of all, is that what you're asking, or is that what you're asking? I just want to make sure I'm answering the right question. What is the current theme? It's called AU. AYU. AU. Can you check Discord? Probably not right now. Sorry, man. I said I checked Discord, but I didn't say I would do it right now, and I would appreciate it if you would stop asking, because you keep repeating yourself over and over again, and I heard you the first time, and I said that I would check it after the stream. You can't expect me to, you can't expect me to give all my attention to you when I'm focused on this. And there's also a lot of other people here too that I also got to, interact with, But I'll definitely check it out though. Don't worry. I'll check it out. Don't worry. like I'll check it out after stream. Don't worry about that. No, I mean, no. I saw your message. I saw your message. I saw your message, and I told you earlier that I would take a look at it afterwards, because obviously, you know, I'm doing stuff right now. But yeah, if you could just wait until after stream, which will probably be like, you know, maybe like 36 hours later, then I'll take a look at it. But yeah, but for the meantime, you know, if you want, you can watch the stream, you can enjoy it. But you know, maybe 36 hours later, I'll take a look at it. That's when I'll probably end the stream. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll take a look at it though. Don't worry. Hey Anson, when you end the stream, I'll probably be streaming for a very long time. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like right now, it's 6:41 a.m. right now, and I don't really have any plans in ending the stream. Not until we finish up some of the video functions. So, yeah, but yeah. Don't worry, Neil. I got you, man. Like you don't have to worry, man. Like if you want, you can just continue watching the stream. I don't mind that, but you know, like I said, just refrain from just, you know, keep, you know, asking me the same thing. I'll check it out though. I promise you, I'll check it out. I'll take a look at it, and yeah, don't worry about that though. Bro, you're the best for real? Nah, I'm not really, honestly. Alright, let me see. Okay, so yeah, now I just gotta go ahead and just make it so that we can hang up the call, because mute works. I can mute myself right now, and it's perfect. Yeah, I'll continue. I didn't know you responded. I mean, listen, man, maybe I'll never check it out, because maybe I'll never end the stream, and maybe you'll never get an answer from me. Who knows, right? Maybe. Who knows? Because I said I would check it after the stream, but if I never end the stream, that means I'll never have to check it out, right? No, I'm just playing with you. Don't worry, I'll take a look at it afterwards. After the stream ends. But I don't know if it'll end, though. That's the real question. Alright, anyways. Okay. I think in order to hang up the call, you need to end the WebRTC connection. I'm not sure though, but we will find out. Let's Google WebRTC how to hang up call. Hanging up call, learning WebRTC. Probably have to do connection.close, I think. I'm not sure. Connection.close, yes. Okay, yeah, it's connection.close from what I've seen, but you know, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, right? A lot of people like using other browsers like DuckDuckGo and Brave, because, like, you know, what I said, did I say browser? I meant search engines. I actually have Brave, right? And Brave actually has their own browser, but I don't really like it, because when you search Brave browser, it doesn't give you the good results for like Stack Overflow and shit. Like, Google is obviously going to be very dominant in that search algorithm, of course. But whenever I use some other browser, or like, I should really say search engine, like DuckDuckGo or the Brave search engine, it's just not that good, honestly. It's just not that good. No offense to those who use it. Hold on, let me see. Alright, so how to hang up call WebRTC. You gained so much subscribers since the start of this project. Yeah, we definitely did, man. We definitely did. Like, we definitely gained a lot of subs for this project, and I'm really happy about that. But of course, I'm not going to be happy if we don't put any good effort into this content. So, once we chill out with the streams a little bit, I'm going to upload some more videos later. I haven't uploaded a video in like maybe 2 weeks or so, so I'll probably upload some more videos later. But yeah, you know, we'll get to that later when we do. Yeah, so we basically need to call connection.close in order to hang up the button. I just started using Brave because of you like 6 months ago, because it's looking so good. Yeah, I personally like Brave a lot, guys. I really like Brave, honestly. I really like Brave a lot. But yeah, like, you know, like I said, the subscriber count, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, listen, the numbers are great. But obviously, like, I'm not going to be satisfied unless if I actually put in the work to making good content. So that's why, you know, it's a little bit stressful for me, because I need to make sure that the content is good. I need to make sure that the streams are good. Otherwise, people won't watch, right? The subscriber count doesn't matter if people are not watching you, you know. So it doesn't really matter to me about sub count. But what matters to me is about, you know, viewer retention, how many new people we're getting, things like that. Got math exams tomorrow, and here I am watching your stream. What math is it? Is it like calculus? Calc 2, differential equations, abstract algebra. What kind of math are you taking? What are the differences between Chrome and Brave? I mean, honestly, not much difference really. Brave literally just offers a built-in ad blocker, to be honest with you, and Chrome doesn't. So, yeah. anyways, yeah, let's just continue working on our app. So this is where we'll actually need the connection from the state. So it's actually important that we definitely set the connection. So we need to make sure we set the connection when we actually call connection, when we do const connection equals pure.connect. And I think we also need to make sure we are setting up the connect. I think we also need to make sure that the connection is also set for the other user as well. So this is something that I'm really not sure how we can do, because we have connection over here, right? We're doing connection, and we can call this close to close the connection. That would basically do hang up. But now, how do we make it so that the other user has it? Because right now in this scope over here, only the user has it. Only the user that created the call has it. So this is what I'm confused about. Is how would we ensure that the connection is closed? From both sides, that is. So peer dot incoming call. Can I do incoming call dot close? Okay, I guess we could do. I wonder if I could do incoming call dot close. I think. I wonder if I could do that. Maybe you could apply. That's everyone's self-assigned apart app to build constant links. You build up to you. I mean, this is what I'll say, right? I will probably finish up the app by next week. Is when I will call it. Take a break from there because I'm gonna be gone for about like a week or so. So I won't be streaming that whole week for about like 10 days or so. Or maybe I don't even know because like something happened recently. So I don't even know if I'll even be gone or not. But I'll probably be gone for those 10 days. If I'm not, then you'll see me streaming. If I do stream, you'll see me streaming on like a different device. You'll see me streaming on Elon Musk's SpaceX rocket. But how many hours have you spent till building this app? Probably about like 250 hours by now. I think we spent about 250 hours, I think. I recently built the WebSocket server implementation for file types using native Node.js module with a name. I can't type because YouTube link I'm trying to post a URL. I mean, if you want, you can type it. I can approve the message. Sometimes YouTube hides it, but sometimes they don't. I don't know. If you want, you can type it. I don't really mind. Here's what I would say, right? What I would do is if I were to make this project open source, like, you know, well, open source in the sense of like contributions are allowed, right? What I would do is I would probably first I would need to fix up the code base because right now the code base is just entirely garbage. 2, I would want to make sure we can get all of our unit testing up because we haven't written much unit tests yet. 3, I would probably just probably not. I would probably do this, right? I'd probably just be like, you know, you guys do whatever you want with it. I will overlook the project. I'll basically act like a project manager or scrum master, and I'll basically say, oh yeah, this is what needs to be done, and if you want to do that, they can do that. If they don't, then they don't have to, right? But that's what I think I would do. I don't know though, but you know, we'll see though. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put up a Google form and I'll gather a bunch of people's Discord accounts, and basically whoever wants to actually be a serious contributor, I will consider it 100%, and I will definitely, you know, let that happen. And if not, then, you know, that's also fine too. Like I said, it's open source. You don't have to contribute if you don't want to, right? It's only if you want to. But that's why I said from the very beginning not to open any pull requests, because right now everything is in such rapid development that if you open a pull request, there'll be lots of different issues. That's why I said from the very beginning not to open it. But, you know, don't worry though. You know, once we actually get to that point, everything will be a lot better. I promise. Same thing with the other apps though, because we are going to be building an entire platform. Like, we're going to be building ChuaPay, which is going to be a brand new product that I'm going to be building, which we're going to connect ChuaPay with ChuaChat, and we're going to build Chua Store, and that's where I'm going to announce my very first merch drop. No, I'm just kidding, but that's where I'm going to be building. That's going to be the e-commerce app. So people will be we'll still be using Stripe. We'll be using Stripe Connect to set up a marketplace type, and you'll be using that to basically, you know, buy stuff, sell stuff, and whatnot. Maybe what'd be cool is maybe we can set it up with AliExpress, so you can set up drop shipping on that application. Maybe that's a maybe though. Maybe so you can earn money by drop shipping. Who knows, right? Kind of like Shopify, basically like a Shopify competitor. If you guys aren't aware. Can we use the Firebase service instead of S3 bucket? You can use any service you. Okay, well, for what exactly though? For saving the images, or for what exactly? Where did you learn React.js? This is what I did. And I kid you not, right? What I did was I recorded myself going through the React docs, and then I upload that video, and then I just watch my own video and I learn myself. Like, I'm being completely serious right now. But what I would recommend you do is definitely check out my React video. If you want to learn React, I have a video on React. Definitely check it out. It's on my channel, and it's 2 hours long. And the reason why it's really long is because there's a lot of details in that video, but it's broken up into timestamps, so you can watch it at your own pace. You can skip between, each pace. So I would highly recommend it if you want to take a look at it. For images, yeah, you can use whatever you want. You don't have to use S3 bucket. You can use Firebase. You can use anything you want, my friend. Dude, how can you focus on coding while streaming? I just like to balance it out. Sometimes I'll just entirely focus only on the code, and sometimes I only, and then sometimes, like right now, like I'm just reading the chat right now, right? It's all about balancing out, Does knowing React mean you know React Native? Not really, because React Native does have some differences, but it's not that hard to, adapt to React Native, if that makes sense, Like if you know React, and if you know the basics of it, you can definitely adapt to React Native very easily. It's a different ecosystem, different environment, so things are done a little bit differently. But for the most part, things like, a lot of stuff are pretty much similar, Yo, what's going on, Jace? How are you, my friend? Welcome back to the stream. How are you? Okay, so let's do this. So we need to find a way. I think maybe doing media connection. Let me actually see real quick. Okay, so this is a data connection. Okay. But now, can I do, let me do media connection, not close real quick. Yeah, I don't really like Brave's browser or DuckDuckGo because they always give me the results that I don't need. And I don't need that. Okay, here's what we'll do. I think maybe we could reference the call, and I think maybe we could probably reference the call. And we're already setting call over here, so this is when we're receiving the call. So I think maybe what I could do is I could reference call and then do call.close maybe. We'll double check. So let's do this const close call. So we'll need to get the call. And for now, I'll just do this so I can do a console log. And we'll do call.close. And let's see if this works. So what we'll do is when we click on the hangup, we'll do this. There we go. Nightbot response is outdated. I was actually trying to make a website with Node.js. My system uses Express and file system. Yep, I see, Eden. I mean, honestly, I know React pretty good, and when I started coding in React Native, it was pretty easy for me to create anything I wanted. Theme, I'm good. Let's see. I mean, honestly, I probably should get some moderators, to be honest with you. I just never really thought of getting moderators because I just didn't really think that people wanted to do that, but because, like, the thing is with moderators, I don't want people to feel stressed like they need to watch my stream. Like, that's the reason why, like, I feel like sometimes I feel really iffy about asking people to mod for me because, like, they're not getting paid. I mean, the thing is like, if I actually had moderators and if I actually had, like, lots of money in the world, I would actually pay my mods. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that. Like, if I was a billionaire or millionaire, I'd pay my mods to do shit for me, because essentially you're basically working for me, and I just don't really like asking people to do stuff for me even though I'm not paying them because they don't really owe me anything, so that's why I kind of feel iffy about it. Like that's the only thing that I would mention. I mean, I don't know, maybe I should get some mods because I've been streaming for about a month now. I told myself this, right, because I streamed the first day, and the first day when we streamed this application, we got a lot of views, and I was like, let me stream for a whole month consistently and let me see what happens then. And we've been streaming for literally a whole month consistently. We maybe missed like 1 or 2 days because I had to take some breaks and whatnot. And we've been streaming for a whole month, and I think everything's pretty good. Everything's really consistent. So yeah, I mean, I think what I'll do is I'll probably make a post on, let me ask my friend real quick. Let me ask my friend Hype. Shout out to Hype, by the way, guys. Shout out to Hype. And let me ask him if he can set up a Google Doc for me real quick. He's the man. Hype, I don't know if you're there, but if you are, you're the man. Or I'll just set up myself. I don't want to bother him. Yeah, but like, you know, whenever they're on the stream and they have time, they'll help. Yeah, of course, man, of course. Yeah, I'll do a post right now and see who is interested. And if you guys are, then, you know, I'd be more than happy to do that. But if not, plus, you know, I'd obviously like, you know, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna say too much. Anson, can you tell me what theme is that? Thanks. Yeah, it's called AU. Oh, we love hype. Yeah, everyone loves hype, guys. Like, who here doesn't love hype, guys? Who here doesn't love hype? Who here doesn't love hype? Everyone here loves hype, right? Everyone here loves hype, don't we? He's a OG. Hype has been my friend since 2019, and we actually first met because he actually found, I guess he found one of my videos, and he joined my Discord. And then I think originally, actually, no, because like, here's the history. So back in 2019, around 2018, 2019, I didn't have a Discord server because I didn't really want to manage one. So what I did was I just gave my Discord tag in the description of my videos. And at that time, I only had 200 subscribers at that time, so I didn't really mind, right? But the Discord videos that I made got views over time, right? They were like those types of videos. The thing with YouTube that a lot of people don't really understand is that there's videos that will only be popular by the algorithm, and there's videos that will always be searchable by people. A lot of the videos that I made were searched by. They were never recommended. They were always searched by people, right? People searched how to make a role reaction bot, how to make a Discord invite link. People search for these things, right? And so even though those videos didn't really get into the algorithm, didn't get recommended to people search for them, and over time it built up views, right? So at that time I only had like 230 subs, and Hype actually, I think, added me as a friend, I believe, and then I was helping him out with some of the Discord bot code. And then eventually I made a Discord server, and he joined, and, you know, he was pretty chill. And then I asked him, hey, do you want to mod for me? And he said, sure. And, you know, he's just been with us since then for the past 3 years. So it's crazy because it's been 3 years already. Like when I think about it, it's been 3 years since I actually opened that first Discord server. And 3 years, wow, like time just flies so fast. Time just flies so fast, you know. All right, so let's try closing the call right now. Let me refresh. See what happens. Okay, so if I close the call, you can see the screen is blank, but the remote stream is still here. Okay, cool. So it does actually close it. Now, what if I try? Yeah, okay, awesome. All right, cool. Perfect. We're making so much good progress. Okay. Okay, so when we close the call, we probably also want to do a bunch of stuff, such as reset the state. So let's try this. So we'll reset the state, and this function literally removes everything. So we'll do state.call undefined. So is calling. Let me just make sure everything's here. Is calling. Let me put everything in order. Is calling false. Is call in progress false. Caller undefined. Peer. We don't want to set. Yeah, we don't want to get rid of peer. Call. Yes, we do want to get rid of that. Connection. Yes, probably we'll want to reset the connection as well. But I don't really see us using it though. Is receiving call, set that to false as well. Remote stream, set that to false. Local stream, set that to undefined. Connection undefined. Yeah, I guess that. Oh yeah, that was already there I guess. Okay, there we go. All right. So we want to make sure we reset the entire state. So let's do that again. So let's try it right now. Let's do call, accept, bam, done. Now the only problem is that when we end the call, it doesn't end the call for the other user. So you can see that right now, the other user's stream is still there. So I think what we need to do is, I think here's what we'll do. When we do close call, we'll emit an event to the WebSocket, and then we'll let the WebSocket take care of that. Okay, I think that will be a good way to kind of like, yeah, I think that we'll do that instead. So we'll emit an event to the WebSocket, let them know that they're in the call, so that way we can receive the event and we can update the state. For a call to happen, does it need something different normal than deployment? I've always been curious about this. Well, we're using WebRTC, and the call is basically peer-to-peer. So you have to basically signal to the other user, create an offer, which is what happens underneath the hood. And when the user accepts the call, then that means that's when the connection is established. COVID just started like 3 years ago. That is just insane. Yeah, it is crazy. You work a lot faster with peers around. Are you asking me, or are you making a statement? Okay, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll admit an event to the socket server. Yeah, I think that'll be fine, honestly. So let's do const socket equals use context socket context. Okay, and we'll import use context right here. And we'll just go ahead and do this. We definitely want to make sure we call that close. Now, to verify that this actually closes the call for both users, what I'll do is I'll do this. Let me refresh this page. So when I accept, okay. Okay, yeah, so the other user cannot see the stream anymore. Okay, perfect. Can you please do a tutorial about WebRTC? Sure. At some point, I definitely will. Does the call occur in the browser or in the API? It occurs in the browser. A simple tutorial WebRTC would be great. You're very good. I'll try my best. Like WebRTC is, I'm still learning WebRTC. Like there's a lot of stuff that I don't understand. Like I don't really understand much about ice cannons. I don't really understand much about like turn servers, stun servers. I don't really understand that, so I have to do a lot of research. Why do you use const and not function? What's the difference? Well, I mean, I think what you it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. There's really not that much of a difference except for the context. What would be good if we can record a video call and save it? Yeah, maybe. I think that'd be cool too. To be honest with you, I think that'd be cool too. I think it'd be cool too. Yo, what's going on, Plagsy? How are you, my friend? Yo, what's going on, Plagsy? How are you? Yo, what's going on, Plagsy? How are you, my friend? Yo, what's going on, Plagsy? How are you doing, my friend? Long time no see, brother. Yo, guys, by the way, can you guys do me a favor and go to this Twitch stream? Go to this Twitch stream right now. This guy's my friend. He's a UI and UX developer. Go check out his stream. Go check out his stream, guys. He is an amazing UI and UX developer. I've seen his work before. He is really good. Go ahead and check out that stream. And just say hi to him. Show him some love. Say hi to him. Everyone go to that stream and show him some love, guys. But yeah, definitely check out his stream. He's a UI and UX developer. And he does a lot of good stuff. So if you're interested in UI UX, definitely check out his stream. I'd highly recommend it, guys. But yeah, go ahead, check out his stream. Just say hi, drop a heart or whatever. Yeah, just say hi. Why does he stream on Twitch? I hate that platform. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you could ask him. But yeah, just say hello to him. Say hi. I can do UI UX. Nice. What kind of UI UX do you do? I definitely need some UI minus. Yeah, well, like I said, definitely check out his stream, guys. He's got a lot of great content on his stream. He does a lot of UI UX. He's really chill. And yeah, just say hello in the chat. Yo, Anish, man, how's it going, brother? Yo, yeah, long time no see, man. How have you been? I have not seen you in ages, bro. What have you been up to? What have you been up to, man? We definitely gotta catch up at some point. I haven't heard from you for so long, man. I hope all is well with you. How can I send you the friend request in Chua chat? Let me log in real quick. Just send it to Anson. Anson. My name is Anson, so just do Anson and just send it to right there. Yeah, just send it from there. Yeah, you can see we have a lot of friend requests right over here, which is pretty cool. Is that the same chat app? Yes. Done. Check. Which one? What is your name? Roni? All right, there we go. I got you. All right, do you want to test out the video call real? Do you want to test out the video call real quick? All right, let me send you a video call real quick. Definitely go there. And let's see. I don't know if you're receiving the call though. I don't have cam. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Virtual cam works. Awesome. Virtual cam works. There we go. He can try droid cam. Yeah, but you can hear me, right? Like, you can hear me. Yeah. How can I send you friend? Oh, yeah, I read already. Life has been busy, man. College and family. I am barely active on Discord. That's all. I got my exams from tomorrow, but chillin' XD. And I feel that, bro. Yeah, life just gets the most of us sometimes, But I'm glad that you're alive. I'm glad that you're healthy, and I'm glad to see you here again because it's been so long, and I've actually wondered what you've been up to. Because obviously, like, how could I forget? You were always on the Discord server. You're always talking with us. So from time to time, I think about that kind of stuff. Say something. Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, what's up? Awesome. All right, I'm gonna close this real quick. Give me 1 second. But yeah, man. Like, listen. Like, I understand. Like, life gets really busy, and plus, I think you're still in college, right? Yeah, you're still in college. So, yeah, I love the way you connect with your viewers. I genuinely think you are the best coding channel I've watched. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it though. But as long as I am doing my job, as long as I am educating people, as long as I'm entertaining you guys, as long as I'm coding and teaching you guys new stuff every single day, that's all that matters to me. So yeah, I definitely appreciate I definitely appreciate that though. I'm gonna go check the stream out. Awesome. I don't have cam, no worries. Oh my god, nice job. You can try Droid Cam. Hi from Belarus. How are you, exam? Привет. Здравствуйте. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce that. But как дела? Откуда вы? You still need a server to route WebRTC as well. Well, you don't need a server. I'm just using the WebSocket server to handle the events, but the connection is still done through the WebRTC server though. The peer server, I should say. What's your email and Twatcha? I don't have an email. We actually changed it to username, but we will be adding email verification soon. We'll probably use SendGrid API though. What Material UI are you using? I'm not using Material UI. I'm just building everything from scratch. Yeah, I joined in between two, but the server was kind of dry, so due to recent events, I left most servers. Now just on Discord for college stuff. Yeah, now I feel, man, like, definitely, yeah, focus on college, man. I mean, I don't know, what year are you in college right now? What year, if you don't mind sharing, what year are you in college? Then how did I send friend requests? Just use username. My username is Anson. I'll go back on the app right now and test it with you, since you didn't really get a chance to test it out, I think. Yeah, so just go over here. Let me see, this one is for you, put in profile, NFT. Okay, yeah, just go over here, send me a friend request right over here, Anson, like that, and then, yeah. Thanks for the NFT, man. Thanks for the NFT. I appreciate it. I am doing computer science engineering. I got my 4th semester finals tomorrow, so that means you are finishing your 2nd year, is that right? Or you're doing 2 more years left? I'm not sure. I think it's done differently where you are, right? Okay, so you still have 2 more years to go, I assume. 2 more years to go. Gotcha. Yeah, man. Listen, like, I think when we first met, it was 2 years ago. You were probably either still in high school or you were just getting started with college, right? Yeah, emojis don't work, by the way. Emojis don't work, by the way. But yeah, man, like, listen, like, I think you're a very smart person, dude. Like, I've seen a lot of the stuff that you've gotten yourself into. I think you're a really talented person, and you know, I hope all the best with you, man. Like, I know for a fact you're gonna do really well, you know, all 4 years, and you know, I'm pretty sure you'll definitely be able to keep it up. And yeah, man, like, I hope to hear back from you 2 years later, and when you got your degree and when you've graduated. Uh, I'm thinking to get internship. Hope I don't jinx myself. I think you'll be fine. All right. What is your real Jace? All right. Let's see. Plagsy XD. All right. Let's try real. Let's try with real Jace first. So, I'll send you a call right now, real Jace. Make sure you join the channel. Make sure you're in the conversation channel. I'm gonna send you a call right now. What theme are you using? AU theme. AU. AYU. AU. Did you receive the call? He's got the Sigma grind set profile picture. I'm not sure I'm not sure what just happened. All right, I'll try again. Let's try with Plagsy. I'm not answering because I'm off to. Okay, you're good. What color theme is that? It is a U theme. I am going to build a ticket support system. Getting inspiration from Astrology. Nice, nice. Glad you are. Thanks, man. It means a lot. I often see you stream, but I hardly find time now. I was just bored, so I'll say hello. I mean, listen, man. We're always gonna be here, so whenever you want, you're always welcome to stop by and say hi. But yeah, man. Like, college is definitely something, you know, to take seriously. I remember when I was in college, like, I didn't really have time for anything, man. Like, the only thing that I had time for was just my friends, the people that were around me. And yeah, man, like, you know, enjoy college, man. Like, I don't know, are you dorming or are you like commuting? Like, what's your situation? Like, are you dorming? Are you like commuting? Uh yeah, I mean, you don't have to use your actual camera. You don't have to use your actual camera. Did you modify the theme? I can't find a theme you're using. It's called AU. AYU. AU Dark Pro. 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 AU, or I'm sorry, AU1 Dark. AU1 Dark. AU1 Dark. I'm on laptop, so I can't turn it off. Oh no, you're fine, man. You're fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. AU1 Dark is the name of the theme, guys. AU1 Dark. For me, the video call is still in continue. Yeah, it's like that. Oh look, we got a friend request from someone named FAQQOT. Very funny. Okay, there we go. All right, yo, we got XQC, guys. We are talking to XQC, the infamous Overwatch player, guys. How could we not know who XQC is? We got XQC in the chat, guys. What is your username, LOL? Anson. LOL, somehow my OBS virtual camera breaks everything. Can you check our DMs in Chua chat? I sent you an image before and something weird happened. Let's see. What happened? Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. It might be because let me try something real quick. Let's save. Okay, my profile picture should work. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm back. Does it take camera from Windows settings? Yes. Yes, it does. I travel to home and college every day. It's not quite far. 10 kilometers. Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. Your app says request device not found. Discord crashes when I go to preview. Interesting. Well, the camera quality seems really cool considering the rapid clap movements. Yeah, this is my camera right over here. Over there. I think it's because the image extension, it was an SVG. Oh, okay. Yeah, so basically what happens is we actually convert the image to JPEG, so maybe that's probably the reason why. But we'll have to fix that though later. Don't worry, because I compressed the image on the back end for the preview, so we'll probably have to fix that though. Thanks for letting me know about that. Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. Okay. Yeah, so we'll basically, in order to hang up the call, we'll need to emit the event to the socket. So what we'll do is we'll do gateway.ts. We'll go over here. We'll do subscribe message, video call hangup, async handle video. Echoes are really confusing. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. All right, let's see. Let me see. Inside video call hang up event. I'm trying to learn Golang, but I don't know how to do concurrencies. Wait, Anton, you're working on video calls first instead of voice calls. Yeah, I mean they kind of go both. They kind of go both in hand. Like when you do the video call, like it will include voice, and you can mute and you can also talk. You can turn off the video at the same time. Yeah, I feel like Golang is all about concurrencies. I think, from what I've read last time from one of the Google blogs, because that was one of the issues that they aim to solve is concurrency. Let's see. So what we'll do is this. We'll go. We need to make sure we get both users' data. Okay, this is going to be a little bit complex. I think what we'll do is when we hang up the call, we'll send the conversation ID, so that way we get both users. But I don't know how I'm managing the users on the front end though, because we have this state. We have this state right over here. We have call reducer. We have the caller. Okay. But the thing is, like, the problem is, like, we could end the call ourselves as the caller, so that would give us the information of the other user. So I think maybe getting the conversation itself is probably the best way to do it, because we can just get both users, get the socket, and just emit the event, I think. What are you gonna use for desktop app? Electron? Yeah, I'll probably use Electron, and I'll use React Native. I'm new to React Next. I did the whole Discord authentication, but I want the user to stay logged in. Of course, because the cookies for Splunk, but is there a better way? Well, I mean, cookies are really the only way, to be honest with you, because cookies basically tell the server who the user is. But is there a better way? I mean, the other option would probably be local storage. Tari. Oh yeah, Tari. Yeah, I said Electron because that would be the easiest. That would be like really fast to just bootstrap. But Tari is something that I want to look into as well. All right, I'll take a look in a second. Let me check. I guess yeah, I'll just check right now. Oh yeah, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. This was what we were working on earlier, but I scratched that. I scratched it completely. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I completely scratched that earlier. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm gonna remove that later. Don't worry. Okay, so yeah, I think maybe what I'll do is when we hang up the call, I'll probably just send the conversation ID, and we just get the conversation and just get both users and emit the socket, I guess. Because right now, the problem here is that I should probably manage this state a lot better, because we kind of, I mean, to be honest, to be fair, we did kind of like, like brute force the entire implementation, so we didn't really think much about, reusability or scalability. So we kind of have to refactor our code base now. So maybe what we could do is we could caller and the receiver. Okay. So maybe we could do receiver. I guess we could do something like that. So the receiver is the person that's receiving the call. And the person that's receiving the call will be the person that is right over here. So inside this, right over here. So peer on call. So this is the person that's receiving the call. So if we're receiving the call, we'll set the state to receiver. But yeah, so here's where we're setting. Where do we set caller though? I don't think I've ever set. Hold on. Am I using Astro? I have not gotten a chance to look at Astro yet. Do you recommend project-based learning? Absolutely. We'll definitely learn the basics first and then get into projects. I checked out Fredboat and saw that the cookie expiry date was set to the request timestamp, but it doesn't make sense to me. Just looks like the cookie would expire instantly. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe they're onto something. Maybe they are onto something. Okay, where do I ever set receiver though? I don't think I don't have a set receiver. Or wait, set caller. Okay, I have a set caller. Where am I calling this? Okay, so we're dispatching it inside here when we receive the video call. Okay. And we should probably also set the caller to ourselves as well. Is receiving call return? Okay. Set caller. Data.caller. Okay. But we should also set ourselves as the receiver, I think. Maybe we could do that somewhere else, I think, maybe. So we can set ourselves as the receiver. Okay. Maybe we'll do that when the user actually accepts the call. So when the user actually accepts the call, then we'll do this inside here. But I would like to do everything inside one single place so we don't go all over the place, you know. So what we need to do is we need to set the caller when we initiate the call. Because we only set we only set the caller right over here. We only set the caller when on video call. We never set the receiver, so let's do dispatch. Let's do this. Set receiver. The receiver connection, the payload, and we'll go ahead and when we reset the state, we'll do state.receiver equals undefined. Set receiver, and what we'll do is we'll do set receiver. We'll import this function, and the receiver is just going to be ourselves, which is the authenticated user, which I guess we'll have to. Yeah, let's be fine over here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff fixes. It feels like I'm infinitely scrolling in this code right now. So we'll have to fix that. Okay. So on video call, we'll set the receiver to ourselves. Okay. And now we need to make sure that, so this is only if we're receiving a video call, right? Because we only emit on video call to the person that is receiving it. So that's okay. So yeah, so we still need to set caller to ourselves. So I think we'll set caller as ourself when we initiate the call. So right over where we do call user, right over here, we'll need to do set local stream set is calling set, and we'll do set caller to ourselves, and the call is just going to be the authenticated user, which is us, right? Set caller user, okay. And set receiver, we should probably also set receiver as well. The receiver should be the recipient, so dispatch set receiver recipient. Yeah, recipient. So that way we know who the caller and who the receiver is at all times. Okay. Will we be able to call in group chat? Not yet. Want to play some Bed Wars sometimes? Sure. Guys, I'm actually thinking about setting up a stream. Oh, by the way, see you later, Anish. Thanks for stopping by, man, and I hope to catch you later, man. But guys, I'm thinking about this, guys. I've been thinking about this for a while because a lot of people are interested. I've had like 20 people, guys. I've had like I kid you not, I've had like 20 over like 20 people ask me about setting up a Minecraft server. So I want to let you guys know, should I set up a Minecraft server? I want you guys to vote in the chat, guys. Vote in the chat. Should we set up a Minecraft server? If you guys want me to, I will set up a Minecraft server by next week, guys. And I'll play Minecraft with all of you. So definitely vote right now. Should we set up a Minecraft server? Yes or no? Everyone vote in the chat, guys. Vote in the chat. If we get 100 votes, I will. If we get over 90% votes, yes, I'll set it up. Excuse me, sorry about that. I should probably get some water because I've been streaming for so long. If we get 100 votes, I will set it up. I'll be right back though. Let me go get some water real quick. Alright, I'm back. Why do we need a Minecraft server? Because life is too short to only code, man. We need to play some video games sometimes. Well, obviously, you know, that'll be separate from, you know, all of this stuff right over here. But, you know, yeah, like, you know, I don't know, a lot of people have been asking me, if we should set up a community Minecraft server, and, you know, we'll see, though. Like, if a lot of people really want to play, you know, we'll set up a server for everyone to play. Obviously, we'll whitelist it, because we don't want random people joining. And yeah, we'll definitely set it up, and we'll create some, we'll add some plugins and shit. How about Alpha Server MC, Alpha MC Server? Maybe. I don't think you saw my message salary post. Yes, you should, and I can help you set up a Minecraft server. I'm a manager on a really well-rated server. It was ranked top HCF server in 2020. Sure, yeah, I'll definitely need some help because I've never set up Minecraft server myself. So if you guys want to set it up for me, or if you guys want to help set it up, I can definitely let you guys take care of that. No worries at all, my friends. Let me see. Where are you going to host MC server? Guys, should I say it? DigitalOcean. No, I'm just kidding. I keep saying DigitalOcean for everything. Whenever people ask me where I'm hosting everything, I always say DigitalOcean. But I mean, last time I hosted a Minecraft server, I hosted on DigitalOcean, and it turned out pretty well. It was a little bit laggy though, but it's okay. It wasn't that bad. But I probably won't host on DigitalOcean though. Maybe I'll use a dedicated server. I once told I work in a small hosting company. Yeah, but I'll let you guys set up if you guys want, because a lot of you guys are very eager to setting it up. What server? What version will the server be on? I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really like 1.19. To be honest with you, I actually really don't like the newer version of Minecraft. I personally don't like the old server, the new version. I like the older version, like 1.16, but definitely not 1.19 though. I don't really like the new terrain generation. What's your opinion about chat reports? Chat reports for what exactly? AWS scalable Minecraft server. How do you have the file icon in GitHub? It's an extension called it's an extension called file. Look up file icons for GitHub and GitLab. Yo, what's going on, Karan? How are you? How's it going, Karan? What Minecraft server are you gonna make? Java or Bedrock? Probably Java. Bro, you're the company which can produce useful software and web services. Of course. And we're gonna diversify. We're gonna diversify to every single field. First, we're gonna start with Chua Chat, right? Then we're gonna start with Chua MC. Then we're gonna do Chua Pay. Next thing you know, we're gonna take over the entire world. No, I'm just kidding. But you never know, right? We're gonna diversify. We're gonna get our hands in every single field. We're gonna get into Minecraft. We're gonna create CS:GO servers. We're gonna create Roblox servers. We're gonna create what else? TF2 servers. We're gonna create Doom servers. What else is there? What other games exist? We'll basically get our hands in every single market. We'll get our hands in every single market. Excuse me, shit. I just choked on some water. Excuse me. We're gonna create a Gmod server. We're gonna create a Rust server. We're going to create a Fall Guys server. We're gonna create what else will we create? We'll also create a bunch of servers. Fam, when's the stream ending? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I don't know when the stream will end. Guys, when should I end the stream? When should I end the stream, guys? What time should I end the stream? StarCraft, Chua OS. Yeah, we need an operating system. We need a programming language. We need literally everything in the world to be Chua. But yeah, we're gonna get into Minecraft. We'll get into Minecraft. I mean, if I end the stream now, I'm probably not gonna go to sleep anyways. Hey Anson, I invite you to meme group chat. Can you invite more people to it? What's meme group chat? Chua, graphics card, Chua PC, Chua IDE. Yeah, we need basically everything to be Chua, man. Like every single thing needs to be Chua. Like if you're not like, you know, if you're not part of the Chua gang, like, you know, I don't know what you're waiting for. In Chua chat, I made a meme group to chat some memes. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it soon. Chua Explorer, Chua CPU. You know what's funny is that, like, okay, do you guys know the history behind why I named it Chua Chat? Do you guys know why? Do you guys know why? Like, do you guys want to hear the story, or some of you guys may know already, but I don't mind telling it again for those who want to hear the history. Web Chua. Okay, so let me explain to you guys what happened. So basically, I told my friend that here's what I told my friend, because he was looking for a new job, and I said, hey, listen, man, just build out this application, put it on your resume, and then I'll recommend you. And that was a fair deal because that was going to give him inspiration to build out his web app, give him experience. And so he called it Chua Chat, right? He called it Chua Chat because his last name was Chua, right? Because he didn't really know what name to call it. So this was like 6 months ago. And so what happened was, one day when I woke up, when I decided to stream this randomly, I was just telling him, I was like, yo, I'm building a chat app. And I told him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna call it Chua Chat. And I told him I'm gonna buy the domain name chuachat.com. Say I won't. And he's like, you won't do it. And I did it. And I showed him a screenshot, and I deployed the app immediately. And we just kind of laughed about it. It was just pretty much a joke, you know. And we just laugh about it all the time because it's just funny. I thought your last name is Chua. No, my last name is not Chua. Change the app name. Let's do a poll. Should I change the app name, guys? Let's do a poll, guys. Let's do a poll. Should I change? Let's do it. Let's do a poll. Should I change the app name? Should I change the app? Let's do a poll. Would it be funny if this pops and the guy has a name in it? Yeah, that'd be really funny. That'd be very funny. That'd be very funny. I told him that too. I said, imagine if this gets so big from a joke that started in the beginning. That would be hilarious. Change the app name. I mean React app. Oh. Now, guys, I think I should leave this, guys. What do you guys think? I think I should leave this here. React app. Imagine this app makes $1 million and it still has the create React app favorite icon, as well as the React app title. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I think we should just leave it just for the jokes. Make this name a famous chatting application. Yeah, guys, we're turning this whole thing into a big ass organization. We're gonna have Chua Pay, Chua MC, everything. Everything. Chua everything. Chua or nothing. Chua or nothing. Chatty. Chua games. How many people voted? Damn, 68 people voted no. That's good. That means everyone likes it. Chua tube. You know what's funny is that what's funny is that as soon as what's really hilarious, guys, is that as soon as I made the app, as soon as I bought the name, right? As soon as I bought the name, I immediately made Chua Chat app. I also made a YouTube channel called Chua Chat. What else did I do? I also made, I think, an Instagram. I think I made Instagram Chua Chat. Do I have Instagram Chua Chat app? I think I made Instagram Chua Chat app, I think. Or maybe I didn't. There was some other thing that I made. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was. Oh wait, I made the GitHub organization Chua Chat app. Yeah, I can't remember what else I made. Does part of the stream is sponsored by Chua Inc. Yes, it is. Brother, can you give some motivation to new developers out there and some tips too? I mean, what I'll say is this, man. It's not about motivation, it's about discipline. Because if you only do things because you're motivated, you're never going to accomplish anything in life. What you need to do is you just say, yo, I just gotta do this, because if I don't do this, I'm never going to be able to become who I want to be. So what you gotta do is you gotta go ahead, learn some JavaScript, right? Learn some JavaScript, learn some Node, learn some Python, right? Learn some of those things, right? Once you learn those things, then you can start building applications. Obviously, it's going to be rough in the beginning, but once you get to that point where you start to understand everything becomes intuitive, it'll make a lot more sense. Don't open groups. Yeah, I was well aware, to be honest with you, because I kind of had a feeling. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. I'm just gonna go ahead and just let me just do this real quick. Let me just turn off the app. Yeah, don't worry, man. Like, as soon as I saw the person telling me to go into groups, and I didn't even see that person talk in the chat before, yeah, it was pretty obvious what the guy wanted me to do. Guys, come on, man. I'm not that stupid, guys. Come on. I'm not that stupid, guys. Don't worry. Nah, it's not a snitch, man, bro. That's why I said I'll check it out later, because I had a feeling I knew what you were gonna do, bro. And even if I did, I would have checked it on an alternative tab, man. Come on, like, I'm not that gullible. Rival of Facebook built on framework from Facebook. You have to switch to Cassandra database like Discord did XD. Honestly, even if this never turned into anything, making a bunch of internet services even as a learning six seems fun. Exactly, it is. It is. If you have a team member, remember me. I can do visual design for Twitch. Guys, I promise you guys have my word. If I ever become a millionaire or a billionaire, I will literally remember every single one of your names, especially the YouTube members. I'll remember every single one of your names, and I will hire you to work for my company, whatever company I have at that moment. And you have my word on that. You have my word on that. Literally, Jace, and then Discord got problems with Cassandra and switched to Skylab DB. I'm gonna be famous. Yeah, I don't need money. What are you? What are you going now? Right now we're working on hanging up the call. So that's what we were doing. That's what we were doing. I don't need money. I just want to work. Man, I can't figure out your streaming schedule. 5 a.m., 4 p.m. midnight, LMAO. Listen, I'm on 24 hours, man. I'm on 24/7. Like, I'm on call 24/7, guys. Like, you'll find me here 24/7 every single day. You're not gonna see a day where I'm not gonna be here, except if I'm away or on vacation, right? But if I'm not working, guys, if I'm not here, it's because I'm on vacation. But yeah, like, I stream every single day, guys. You'll find me here every single day. I am streaming coding every single day. My goal for the next year, by next year, I want to hit 100K subs by next year. And I don't care how much work I got to put in. I want to hit 100K subs. I don't give a shit how hard I got to work. I don't care how much I got to grind. We're going for 100K by next year. Yo, Straynix, thank you so much for joining as a developer, man. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. That was really generous of you. Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Straynix, for joining. Make sure I think you're already in the Discord server already, so I don't need to tell you to do that. But let me just synchronize the let me see. Let me synchronize the integration so that way you get your role. And I don't know if you're in the Discord already. I think you are because I've seen your name before. But make sure you have your YouTube account connected. Do you use Material UI? I do not. Can you implement voice messages? I could. I can't log in either. I get 401. That's really interesting. I thought you got a day job. I do have a day job, but listen, like I do my day job and I also do this as well. So I'm working 2 times the amount that a normal person would work. Right? The day job I work 8 hours. I work the day job from around 7 to 4 p.m. ish. Then I'll sleep. Then I will get up and stream for as long as I need to. Right? I'm working overtime, guys. I'm working overtime. Don't worry. But yeah, my goal next year is to literally hit 100K subs, guys. By next year, I want to hit 100K subs. And I don't really care how hard I have to work to get there. As long as we get there, which I know we will, guys. I know we will get there. I know we will. Don't worry. Which library do I use for UI? I use styled components. So Straynix, make sure your YouTube account is connected. Otherwise, you won't be able to get the role. But yeah, like I said, guys, we are going to hit 100K subs next year. It's a little bit too late right now to hit this year unless some miracle happens. But we will 100% hit 100,000 subs next year. We will hit 100K subs next year. 100,000 subs, guys. 100,000 subs by next year. I promise you guys that. 100,000. And I will make sure that I remember every single one of you guys in this chat when we hit that goal. I promise you that. Hey, Anson, you're a hard worker, and for that, you'll reach your goal. Thank you, Osama. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. You're a machine. I mean, I would say so. I mean, maybe. I mean, I do get some sleep here and there. Hey, Anson, I bought your membership too, but it doesn't show here. That's interesting. Because if you bought it, you should get like a star next to your name. Are you sure you bought it on here, or was it on like somewhere else? Like was it on Twitch? Was it on Discord? How old am I? I'm 24 right now, but I'll be 25 next week. How do you survive, man? 8 hours streaming, 8 hours working, 8 hours sleeping. I can never. Listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta do the things that you don't like to do, man. I mean, listen. I like doing streaming. There are some days where I don't like doing it because I just feel exhausted, and some days I do feel a little bit like shit, right? But there are some days where I do feel good, and you know, you have to. It's all about those days where you are about. Like, let me read this real quick, and I'll get back to you. Francisco, thank you so much for joining as a developer intern, man. I really appreciate that. Make sure you join the Discord server as well, so that way you get the full benefit. But yeah, thank you, man. That's really nice of you to join the channel, man. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord server. And if you haven't already, yeah, so I see Straynix just joined the Discord. Straynix just got the role. Francisco, make sure you join the Discord server so that way you can get the role. If you are already in the Discord, let me link you to the Discord as well. So that way, Discord. We also have a vanity URL, guys. We have a vanity URL. So make sure if you guys aren't in the Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord as well. But let me just say this real quick. Let me just tell you guys this, okay? Let me add on top of the motivation that Vaibhav was asking about earlier. There are some days where you will want to give up, and there are some days where you don't want to do the things that you do every single day, right? It's what you do on those days that you want to give up that defines who you want to be as a person. So if you want to work, so let's say for example, every single day you're working out, but there are some days where you just don't want to work out, you don't want to go to the gym, right? On that day, when you're about to give up and not go, what your actions are at that moment is what defines who the person that you want to be in the future. Because if you do the things that you only want to do, you're never going to be fulfilled. You have to do the things that you hate in order to actually account to something, right? Like me personally, I don't want to wake up and go to work, but I have to do it anyways. Otherwise, I'm not going to make money, right? And I think a lot of us are in the same boat of that too. So Yeah. Well, happy B-Day. What is the date? It's September, or around September 20th. I don't want to say the exact one, but it's around September 20th. And how long have you been programming? I've been programming for 6 years now. This was a good productive week. I'm glad that you found that productive. I have big bad luck. I joined, but it's not showing in live chat. Yeah, I don't see a notification on, like, I'm looking in the Streamlabs. I don't see a notification. Did you check, like, maybe check, like, your email to see if it went through? I'm not sure, though. It should show up, though. It should show up 100%. Success is all about the working on the days that you don't feel like. Exactly. The hard times make you stronger and help you reach your goals in life. Yo, dude, so is there any example of Socket.io and React Node with MySQL? You can use this as an example, sure. But there's plenty that you can probably find on Google. But if you want to use this one, you can use this one if you'd like to. You don't have to. Are you working a full-time job while doing the stream? Yes, I am. So I am working full-time, 8 hours, and then I do the stream 8 hours as well for fun. And it's a weekend too, so on the weekends I really have no excuse to grind out really hard. You know, on the weekends I have to grind out really hard. Like, I have to go really hard. I gotta implement a chat app. I can't focus in stuffs which I don't have interest. Can you show the features? Oh yeah, if you want my Twitch, guys, make sure you guys follow my Twitch, guys. Make sure you guys follow my Twitch as well, because I stream on Twitch as well. YouTube send me email that I have joined your membership as a developer. That is really strange. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I'm not sure that it should have 100%. It should have 100%. Should have 100% went through, cause the alerts work, but I don't know. That's really weird. I came to the stream twice, and each time I hear some life advice. Yeah, we did get some stuff done though. Can you show the features? Yeah, sure. So right now we have video call, and the other users should be able to see the video call right over here, and then we'll accept. It's a little bit buggy right now because our browser APIs are being a little bit wonky, but yeah, it works. And I can mute myself, okay? And I can also hang up the call. So as soon as I hang up the call, it disappears. And right now what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it so that it disappears for the other users as well, which we're using the WebSocket for as a pass-through. Oh yeah, I don't see specifically the hackers love info. Yeah, man, earlier we had some random ass person wanting to DDoS our server where he was like, you know, I mean, I don't know if they were joking around, but like they were just really cringe, man. Like, they were just really cringe. One day I want to meet you in person to hug you for how much you motivate a person. Listen, man, like, I appreciate it. And you know, yeah, I mean, listen, I want to travel the world someday, so if I ever become big, maybe we'll do some meetups. We'll see what happens though. Ants in the top left profile icon, make it redirect in the profile page. Yeah, I'll do that. Probably need to call back when hang up. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll do it via the WebSocket. Then that's what we're implementing right now. But before we were doing that, we were actually setting the caller and the receiver. So I think what we were last doing was when we initiated the call right over here, we set call and we set receiver. Like I said, the code is really messy. We're going to find ways to refactor anyways. And you can have faith in that, because if you watched maybe 2 or 3 streams ago, we did a lot of good refactoring and the code base was dramatically improved. So don't worry, like I said, it will be improved. I promise you guys that. Voice is messed up, isn't it? It's not that messed up. I mean, it's working pretty well actually. Okay. So when we hang up, we need to get the let's see. When we hang up, when we close call, what we need to do is we need to emit an event. So let's do this. Because like I said, there can only be one call at a time. So what I'll do is I'll do socket.emit, and the event was called video call hangup. Paste that in there, bam, and then we'll just go ahead and get the caller as well as the receiver from the store. So we'll do, let's see, caller, receiver, and then what we'll do is this. We'll emit that event. We won't do anything we won't do anything else in here. The gateway is going to need to be responsible for getting that data. So we have the caller and the receiver, and they're both user instance. So we'll do data. Let's do, well, actually this message body like that. Data like that, and then we can also get the connected socket. Let's just do this connected socket. Authenticated socket like that. And then we'll go ahead and console log the data for now. We won't do anything just yet. Let's refresh. How many hours do you sleep? Just curious. I I probably don't even know, to be honest with you. I used to sleep 8 hours every single day. I'd wake up at 2, sleep at 6, and I had a really strict bedtime. These days, I get about 8 hours of sleep still. Yeah, I'd say I still get about 8 hours of sleep. Like for example, earlier today, I slept about 8 hours, which was more than enough for me. Okay, so what I'll do is let me just mute my mic. Okay, so if I click hang up on the server, we can see right over here. Let me just close up some. Let me do a couple things real quick. Hold on, wait, hold on. Did someone DDoS our server? I don't even know. It says server connection dropped, but I don't really give a shit about that right now. Okay, so right over here you can see that on the server we receive the caller and the receiver. So we can use that data to get the socket. So what I'll do is what we'll do is this socket. Let me see. Oh, there you go, Vibob. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now your alert has showed up. Took some time, but I'm glad that it showed up. I know you were really concerned about that, but I'm glad that it finally showed up for you. Is it a full course of this app? Yeah, you can watch all 30 days of the app development from scratch, and they'll teach you everything. Do I go to the gym? Yeah, I go to the gym and I run about 5 miles. I mostly run. I do strength lifting. My max PR for bench press, not really impressive, but the most that I bench was 100, and I think it was one. Let me see, one plate, 145. And 25 and a 10. So how much is that? That's like what, 200, I think, right? So yeah, I can't do math right now. That's 120, 140. Wait, hold on. I can't do math. Wait. Okay, 45 on a bar is 135 plus 50, which is 185 plus 10. I think it's around like 205. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, Vibov, make sure you join the Discord server. If you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord server. I see that you're in the Discord server. Make sure, Vibov, you connect your YouTube account as well. So that way you'll get the role as well. Okay, make sure you do that as well. So make sure you connect your YouTube account so that way you'll actually get the role. If you don't do that, you will not be able to get the role because Discord won't know if you actually are a member or not. So make sure you connect your YouTube account and you'll get the role. But thank you again, Vibov, for joining as a developer. I really appreciate that, man. Do you run every day? So in the past, I would run every day for like 10 miles, but like I stopped doing that because it was really killing my legs and I was getting really exhausted from that. So I usually run maybe like 3 days a week now. I don't run as much as I did before, but a lot of you guys are probably wondering like, why I run a lot. Well, I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you this. My big inspiration is David. I don't know if you guys know who David Goggins is, but if you guys want some real motivation and real discipline, look up David Goggins, and I would recommend checking him out. He's really, really, really hardworking person. And I actually read his book, and I learned a lot from his book. And I can tell you that book changed my perspective a lot. That book changed my perspective a lot. Okay. So we get the data, and what I'll do is this. Let me annotate this real quick as well. Let me see, export type. David Goggins is a beast. Yeah, the Marines guy. Yeah, Navy SEAL. Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, I read his book, and I also read some other books too, and changed my whole perspective. Okay, so if socket.user ID equal caller ID, then that means this is the caller socket. Emit. And I think we don't really need any information other than just resetting the state, so I think that's okay. And then we'll just return. And otherwise, if the socket.user ID is not equal to caller ID, that means they are the receiver. So socket.emit, we'll do on video call hang up. And then we'll need to get the caller socket because we know that the socket for here is the receiver. So we'll do const caller socket equals caller.id. Do I have a regular job? Yes, I do. Do you read with a tablet? I do not. Like, do you mean like, do I read the chat with a tablet? I just use my other monitor for that. Hope everyone is well and healthy here. Yeah, I hope so too, man. That's nice of you to say. Rami, what is private Discord access? Like, what is needed? What do you mean by that? I don't know what that is. What theme do you use for VS? AU. It's called AU1 Dark, I think. AU1 Dark. There's a perk private Discord. Oh yeah, so basically, if you join as a developer intern, you basically get direct access to a help channel that only developer interns get access to. We actually, and the nice thing is that we actually got forums, so that makes it a lot more easier for me to set that up. So basically, yeah, that's basically what the perk is. So you get direct help access. You get immediate, like, that's basically what it is. It's not private Discord, it's private channel. But I was thinking about making a private Discord, to be honest with you. I don't know, like, should I make like a, I don't know, I don't know, like, the thing is, like, I was thinking about making a private Discord for my members, subscribers, and everything, like, right? But, like, the thing is, though, is just, like, at that time, like, when I was thinking about that, I only had, like, maybe 10 members, and most of them weren't active at that time. So I figured, because I didn't really expect to gain this much support, which is, astounding to me, I think maybe now I might consider making a private Discord, and maybe I'll do that instead. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I make a private Discord? Thanks a million for pronouncing my name right the first time. Of course, man. What icon pack do I use? It's called AU icon pack. But yeah, honestly, like, I'll probably do a poll in the chat, and we'll see. Maybe I'll do not this chat, but I'll probably do like a poll in like the members Prime sub only chat and see if I should make a private Discord. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm open to ideas though. But yeah, that's basically what the perk is right over there. Not theme file icons. Yeah, I know. It's called AU. AU. Yeah, and there's a file icon theme called AU. Okay, so let's get the context, socket context. All right, let's try this out real quick and let's see. Hopefully it works. So let's refresh. Refresh. And let me just open this up. All right, so I'm gonna call, accept, drop the call. Okay, so perfect. Both users received it. Let me try it again. I'm gonna go ahead and call the user. And if I click hang up, okay, perfect. Both users receive it. So now what we have to do is when we receive that event, we just need to go ahead and dispatch that reset state action. So we'll do dispatch reset state. And that'll literally just reset the entire state. Oh yeah, I also forgot, we do need to also do this. We also need to close out the call. So I think we are setting call for both users, I think. So when the user receives the call, we do set call. When we call the user ourselves, do we set call? Probably not. I can verify that real quick. So what I'll do is so this is when we are the person making the call. Actually, no, we do. So let me just do this real quick. So I don't forget. So we have to go over here and we have to go ahead and do this. Call and call.close. Call log. Okay, let's just make sure that happens. Let's refresh. All right, let's call. Okay, I don't know if the closing call, I wonder. Okay. Closing call is never, okay. It might be because when the call is updated, maybe we should probably pass that as dependency. Because if call updates, this should obviously update as well. And this is why understanding the dependency, the dependency array is really important in React. So, hang up. Okay, there we go. Closing call, closing up, perfect. It works, perfect. Okay, awesome. All right, what is chat saying? Sorry for the noob question, but how similar is the Angular framework to the ones you're using? Angular is definitely a lot different because it's more opinionated compared to React. And it's definitely a lot more different compared to React 100%. It's more opinionated, it has more structure, it's more strict. So I would say it's definitely a lot more different. But but the concepts are very similar though. Any tips for learning Python? I would just say just learn. Make sure you just pay attention to what you're learning and practice coding while you're doing it. I don't know if I have done it right or not, but I have applied for a helper in your Discord, brother. Yeah, sure. I'll take a look at the responses later. If you guys are interested, guys, we have a helper role on our Discord server. You guys don't have to. You can apply to be a helper if you'd like. And yeah, that's only if you want to though. But yeah, I would say for learning Python, just make sure every single thing that you're learning, just practice. Make sure you're practicing how to declare variables, how to call functions, how to use for loops, how to use methods, how to use dictionaries. I guess Python has dictionaries. How to use tuples, lists, things like that. Just keep practicing, keep writing code. Don't ever stop. Just keep practicing. It's all about repetition. You reckon a MacBook Air is good for work? The new MacBook Airs are actually really good, actually. The new MacBook Airs are very, very good. They have the new Apple, I think it's the M1, M2 chips. They're very good. I actually use a MacBook Air for my work laptop. Because that's the laptop they gave me. And it's really good, honestly. I could recommend 100%. It's really fast. What do you think about some project that can be open source and you can develop with the community? A lot of people have recommended that, and I am not against that at all. I think that'd be a good idea, to be honest with you. I think I'd love to do that. I was actually thinking about doing this, so I was actually thinking about hosting events on our Discord server every like 2 weeks or so, and the prize would probably be like $100 or like $200, something like that. Because we have done hackathons before on our old Discord server. and we have given away like Amazon gift cards, things like that. So I don't know if you guys are interested in events. I'd love to do hackathon events for you guys, or like some kind of event where like people get some money or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool to do that again. But I'm talking to my mods right now. We're trying to figure some stuff out to see how we can handle that. But once we figure it out, though, we'll definitely do it. James, how are you, man? Welcome back. Sorry I didn't get back to your message, man. I've just been, here all night, just streaming. So I'll definitely get back to your message. Don't worry. I have to get back to you, and I have to get back to Neil. And I told Neil that I would get back to his message when the stream ends. But the problem is that the stream is probably never going to end. So I'll probably never have to get back to that. No, I'm just kidding, Neil. Don't worry. I'll probably get off maybe in a couple hours. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Tips for learning React. I would suggest you to first make sure you learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript first. Once you learn those basics, then you should learn React. I would say the best thing that you could do when it comes to learning React is making sure that you are practicing the concepts, making sure that you are actually following along with the video and seeing what is happening, and also doing your own thing as well. Don't just like copy everything that's happening. Actually do things on your own. Okay, yeah, so you'll be fine then. Yeah, then perfect. Yeah. So I would say just like whatever video you're following along, whatever resource, just make sure you're doing things on your own, practice on your own. If the YouTuber or whatever guide you're watching is telling you to do this, try doing something else, and even go extra to do things on your own, so that way you can see what happens on your own. Also, how do you stay motivated to code? It's not really motivation, to be honest with you, because really it's not about motivation. It's about discipline and and really, to be honest with you, it's like I said, it's really about discipline and about getting the job done. It's kind of 8:30 p.m. for me. Where are you from, Neil, if you don't mind me asking? That's 12 hours ahead. Wow. But hopefully that gives you some good insight, Vibov. But, okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. How much time you learning JS? Every single day, man. Every single day. All right, guys. Quick thing. One announcement that I want to quickly make. We literally just hit 24,000 subs. We just hit 24,000 subs. Literally 2 weeks ago, or like a week ago, we only hit. We hit like 20. When did we hit 20K again? We hit 20K like maybe like let me check. We hit 20,000 literally 2 weeks ago, and now we are at 24,000 subs, guys. We have just hit 24,000 subs. So first of all, congratulations to all of us. If it wasn't for you guys, we would never hit this goal. So thank you guys so much for 24,000 subs. We're going for 30,000 subs very, very soon. So don't worry. Germany here, nice. From when? I started learning back in 2016. What topic would you do for a hackathon if you were doing? I probably wouldn't do a hackathon, but I probably would do some kind of community collaboration. But I told my mods that I would be willing to sponsor the event every 2 weeks or so. And for the prize, I'd probably do maybe something like, $200, $100. Listen, I don't mind, putting in a larger prize pool if there's more people competing, So it really depends. But, yeah, yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to actually do this real quick because my stream is probably going to lag the shit out right now. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to send you guys this stream real quick. I'm just going to move the stream over here because I'm afraid that YouTube will fucking lag me out. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. All right, 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm gonna stream for probably like another couple hours or so. But guys, make sure you guys go to this stream. I'm gonna move the stream over to this one right over here. So just go to this stream. I'm gonna end this stream right over here. I'm gonna end this one, and I'm gonna move to the other stream, guys. And I'll stream there for about maybe like 3 more hours or so, and then I'll get off. But go to that stream. I'm gonna end this one right over here. So I'll see you guys in the other stream. So go to that link that I just sent right over there, okay? So I'll see you guys there in a couple of seconds.